These fools, they'll never learn.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our triumphant return
Yeah,
to the podcast
right.
arena.
yeah, we're back.
In the words of
Better than ever.
in the words of Creed, it's been a while.
That's what he says.
Yep.
He says.
There's a reason why it's been a while. Firstly, you haven't seen
Wait,
Cyrus.
that wasn't even Creed.
That wasn't Creed.
No, that was Stained.
You're stained.
That's right. You're a stain on my.
Stayed on this podcast.
You haven't seen Cyrus in about 14 years.
I've been training.
So he's back. He's been training.
I was at the gym and I beat up Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's
So,
right. That's right.
Rest in peace.
He's back. He's feeling good. He's
I'm on the market sexually.
Cyrus,
say that.
Cyrus has had bad news. Well, not really bad news. Cyrus is no longer
Attached.
smashing cheeks with
Yeah,
with the lady that he was once with. So he's free.
that's right.
He's a free agent.
He's a free spirit.
I'm gonna go out tonight, wave these babies around,
right.
To
take
attract,
his shirt off,
to
but
attract
just
someone.
here.
Do you know what? I'm not kidding. I would give you.
I'm a very
I would-
shy man.
I would give you $200 American if you would just go to a nightclub tonight and somehow have like a covert camera on you. I would. It would be so good to watch you at a club.
Wow.
Watch you
That's kind
at
of
work.
I mean, I don't want to be like big headed.
Wouldn't that be really
I
good?
think that would be entertaining.
I think so too. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'd pay a whopping $200.
And then you could watch me get turned down. And
exactly. That'd be watch you dance. Like, well, not watch you dance, but
watch
see.
people's reactions.
Yeah, you do your dancing. They're like, what? What's wrong with this guy? You obviously
That'd
have
be wild.
issues. That'd be crazy. But yeah, you're back on the market.
I'm back. I'm here.
Yeah.
Boston Market.
He's
I
looking.
had nothing. I had nothing.
He's looking for some of that horsey sauce. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. What else
Um,
is new? I know we just
You're
did.
COVID free.
I'm COVID free. I have not been COVID free for a while. I had COVID for 17 long.
We
days.
apologize. We apologize for not providing you with an episode in a bit. But yeah,
That
it
was
was just
rough.
a series of unfortunate circumstances for this
Yeah.
past 2 months.
Yeah, myself and Devan went to watch Godzilla -1 for New Year. Not for New Year, but we went to see it on New Year's Day. And unfortunately, there was someone sat behind me, a sniffling and a snorting. And it ended up being your mother. It ended up being someone who gave me COVID.
Yeah,
Devan, spick and span, didn't get any. Didn't
Thank
get any of the
goodness.
COVID.
yeah.
COVID free.
crazy.
Strong over here.
To this day, these two never had it.
That's
Me,
right.
I've been through it now. I know what it's like.
Lots of
Got the
shits.
scars.
A lot of PPs.
Lots of PBs.
No smelling.
Actually, I need to talk about that on the podcast. No one talks about this side effect or symptom, and everyone needs to know, right? There is a genuine, certified, medically proven symptom that COVID makes you piss more at night. True, absolutely true story. Google it. And in one night, I got up during the night 8 times to pee. And let me just say this. It wasn't a nice little trickle. It was a full-on fire hose of a
Of the
projectile.
lights. Yeah.
And 8 times in one night. 8 times. And
Hey,
that's COVID.
I didn't have COVID and I didn't get 8, but I did shit 6 times like a week ago.
In one day.
Yeah. That's
So you-
wild.
You must have been ill.
No, it's kind of not that. Not that crazy. I used Preparation H for the first time.
Oh
Lovely.
dear.
Lovely. Ask away.
Have-
Ask away.
Sir, I have questions.
Yes, sir. In the front.
Okay. Firstly, let's get the first bit out of the way.
This is not uncut.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
No. Yes.
Think about what we talk about.
What caused you to use Preparation H?
My
All that wiping probably.
What were your symptoms? So
Yeah.
you were red raw?
All that
yeah.
all that wiping.
A while ago,
Yeah.
when I first announced that I had butthole problems
Yes.
on this podcast, I
Yes.
bought it.
That's what the doctor said you had, right? They said, look, I'm diagnosing you with butthole problems.
He took his stethoscope, whatever. He went, "This is butthole problems." So I bought it, a little yellow tube, and I was like, "Ugh, I'm not gonna use it because I lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If I
of course
open it,
you
I
do.
lose.
Absolutely, 100%.
If I'm in a lie
Yes,
detector and they
yes.
go, "You use Preparation H," I'm like, "I bought it. Didn't use
it.
I never used it." So this time I went, "Let's give it a shot."
Okay.
It's just like nice. It's like peppermint Vaseline. It's lovely.
Okay.
Used it once.
And it
Did the
just
job.
It just makes
It-
things
Yeah, it's
smoother.
like a little kiss.
Makes it okay.
Yeah, I
Makes-
recommend it.
It makes it more of a shoot than a ladder.
I don't want it to be a shoot anymore. I prefer if it was a ladder.
Okay.
And
Sorry, guys.
if your butthole's spick and span, some chapstick for you.
The H stands for hemorrhoids, though.
Bingo.
Right? So it's meant to be for hemorrhoids.
Bingo.
But
you
it-
haven't got
but-
any of those, though.
I mean, I thought I did.
but it's still like, they have variations to where it's just like for irritation back there.
Right. And there's two ways to do it. Outside, it's like a wax on, wax off.
Yes.
And one's like, yeah! Like you go in, you get in there.
Did you? Sure. Are you kidding yourself?
I didn't.
Oh, you went on
I'm
the outside. Oh, you were delicate. You were delicate. Is there
First
a
time.
is there a porn star that only does backdoor action?
Yes.
Called Emma Roids.
And she's ripped too.
Wait, this isn't uncut. Why are we doing
No.
this? Hey everyone, welcome
okay?
back to
Oh
the
god.
podcast. We're quite giddy because we haven't been together in quite some
Right,
time.
that's
So
right.
we're chatty. We're talking over each other. We're saying some
But
filthy
loose and
stuff.
fancy free.
But we're back. We're back.
Mr. Jabroni's got me coffee. It's very nice.
We got Sarah some coffee, some sweet Starbucks.
This is sweet though. You like
Yeah,
it that sweet?
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. It's delicious.
Oh, I love my coffee sweet.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
love my coffee like I like my women. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
me in a cup. What do we do on this podcast? Yes, what have we been up
Yeah.
to? Have you been watching anything? You been doing anything?
We watched some stuff.
Oh,
We've watched a lot of stuff.
we watched some stuff. Surprisingly, we have not watched a lot of stuff. I went through our watching today on Letterboxd. I was just like, I thought we watched way more than this.
Oh, I guess we talked about it the last time we did an episode. Right. So
Yeah.
since
we
then,
didn't talk about Godzilla -1.
we didn't.
No,
Shame.
you can talk about it now.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Fucking
guys, it's as good as everyone says it is. It really is. It's a fantastic film, one of the best films of last year. If you still haven't seen it, I think it's still in cinemas.
Somewhere.
Yeah, so
In
I'd
Japan.
recommend going to watch it.
It was great.
It's really fucking good.
Godzilla is supposed to be very scary. Is that correct?
Oh Christ, yes. So where in like the current, U.S. movies, he's just
He's like, hi y'all.
basically,
Howdy, y'all.
Y'all
and
need
just-
some help?
and just fighting other monsters, right? This
Yeah.
one, Godzilla -1, all he wants to do is just fuck up your shit. Fuck you up your shit. He's just smashing shit down, blowing shit up, and killing people, just murking people
His atomic breath
left and right.
in this one is
It's an atomic
the
bomb.
most devastating thing I've
It's
ever seen.
amazing
Yeah,
looking.
it's literally like an atomic bomb.
It's amazing.
Crazy. But a really, really good film. Surprising emotional weight to it. Quite
Great
sad.
plot. Yeah,
great
it's
plot.
fantastic.
Quite a sad film. People say they cry during it. I didn't cry, but
Dang,
that's
dude.
because I'm fucking well hard.
If you cry in a Godzilla movie, it's got to be good.
Oh, this one's it's emotional.
Mhm.
This one. This is all about like honor and like whether you can live without honor. It's very interesting.
I
Very
only had
interesting.
2 complaints with the movie, and that was just 2 things.
Too many Asians.
This is not. That's what I was gonna say because it's not uncut. We're gonna get canceled again.
It was just with the look of Godzilla. He had tiny little T-Rex arms, which
That's a nice thing though.
And
I
a big
know,
tummy.
but I thought, no, not so. I called him bottom heavy. I thought he looked, his
bottom
bottom,
bottom.
he was 100 like apple bottom jeans.
Yeah, he does have stubby little arms.
Right, but these tiny little, and then when he walks, it's literally like this, and it was slightly funny, but otherwise very scary and menacing. Especially when when he was in the water, they focused a lot on his face, and he just looked terrified.
The scene where he's chasing the ship
And his
it's
mouth
just
is
this
open,
giant head
right?
behind
Giant
him.
head behind this boat
That's-
with like,
I'm scared.
Oh, it's so good.
and
It's
his
so good.
eyes are like red in this movie. Oh my god!
It's a great
Great.
film. It's a
Really,
really,
really good.
good film. And they've actually released a new version of it where it's in theaters again, but just in black and white now. There's a black and white version of it, and
like
people
that
are saying
wouldn't be
that's
as good.
really cool to watch.
Really?
Yeah,
They should
don't
just
know if
give
I
you
would like it.
glasses
that
that
make
you
it
can
black and white.
choose if you want to or not.
That'd be interesting.
I feel like he wouldn't be as scary.
I imagine I'd prefer it in color, but that's because I haven't seen the original Godzilla, and that's what people are saying it's like.
Isn't it also very gritty, anyways?
Not really.
Oh.
It's pretty polished, I would say, but it's a good one. It's a
Ooh.
really good film. What else did we watch?
Can I mention another cinematic masterpiece we watched?
I don't know what you're gonna say, but yes.
Undisputed. Wait, was it 1? Which one did we watch?
2.
2. Undisputed 2.
We watched Undisputed 2, the Scott Adkins film.
With Michael Jai White.
We watched it with Michael J. White.
Yeah.
Who was there?
He came over.
What did you guys eat?
I like how you didn't get what I was saying.
No, I got it now.
Michael J.
Yeah,
White was in it.
yeah. No, I
What did
got
you
it.
think of Undisputed 2?
It was actually I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
It's fine.
It was fun.
It's fine, guys. The Undisputed films aren't as good as people say they are. They're fine. They're
I
not
mean, the third
wonderful.
one, the third one had some good fights.
Well, they all have good fights.
Well, yeah.
They do, apart from the first one. They all have great fights.
Got him.
But
It was better than I thought it would be.
and by the way, if you want to watch an incredible video essay all about the entire Undisputed series, go to Martial Art Film Freaks
did it.
channel and go and watch his most recent video essay because he covered the entire series. And I'm not kidding. It's the definitive Undisputed video essay.
It's the undisputed.
Nice.
It is the
Nice.
Yeah.
It is
Watch the uncut. We're on fire today, dude.
Rory Boyka of video essays. It's really, really good. He covers everything. He goes into the films in depth. It's really, really nice. I hope he does more of them. But yeah, we did watch it. We enjoyed it. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Michael J. White looks great
Never
in it.
seen it, and yeah, I was just like, why not?
I'm going to go over a few things
Yeah.
that we watched as well.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna interrupt you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ready?
Anyway, what we did is we actually what? No, go ahead.
I hurt my little hand, my little wrist.
Your little hand, like
Yeah.
the guy from Scary Movie.
I hurt my strong hand.
Hold on to my strong hand.
Yeah, it's nothing cool. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm pretty sure I just played video games like this too long, and it hurt like hell, man. Every movement,
That's crazy.
and you forget how much you use your hands. I know that sounds stupid,
Yeah.
but I'm like, oh, let me just
Is it more hand or more wrist?
It's right here. It's like a little quarter.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Every
Yep.
movement.
Yep.
That's all. I'm good though.
you go see a wrist doctor.
That's right. Speaking of, I'm getting my back fixed.
You are.
I forget what we say when.
No, we haven't talked about that.
So in 1 month, I'm gonna start popping pee and going to the gym, and I won't be in pain all day.
Yay.
Yeah, Size has a bad back.
Yeah. Hey, when the guy's like, "Oh, you hurt your back. Do you know how?" I'm like, "I know exactly how. I know the exact second." And he's like, "Okay." So he was just looking at his papers. How much were you lifting? How much did you weigh? I was like 165, and it's like 335. The guy from the other side of the room went, and I was like, "Yeah!" I was like, "That's just the beginning, man."
And then you went, oh no, sorry, it was the other way around. I was 335. I was lifting 160. Yeah, that's awesome that you're getting back in the gym. I look forward to see you convert your current physique to one of more musculature.
I'm actually very excited because I've never been this heavy and beginning to work out.
Yeah.
I've always been the weight I was at.
So you're
I've never been. I'm
So now
200.
You're gonna be beefy.
So yeah, you're not planning to get shredded. You're planning to get in.
You're
I
gonna
want to
boy.
get
You're
both.
gonna get swole.
Oh, okay, swole, good one.
I'm gonna have to eat chicken and rice all day.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. We'll see.
I'm back in the gym on Monday after COVID. I'm gonna get back in the gym and
Yeah.
shed some pounds. I'm at the lightest I've been in some time. My top tier, well, not top tier. My top weight was 301 pounds. Currently at 247. Still got a bit to go, but still 53 pounds down. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Bad, baby.
54 pounds down.
I'm 40 pounds up. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Ebbs and flows, baby.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's what it's about. Me and Devan watched One More Shot last night.
Oh yeah.
Which is the brand new Scott Adkins film starring Michael J. White as well. It's
Was
a
it, though?
sequel to One Shot. It was fine.
It wasn't starring Michael Jai White as well.
Oh, Michael J.
He was
White's
in
in
it for like
4 minutes.
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's not.
It wasn't as good as the first.
No, it's fine. It's a fine action film, but in my opinion, it shouldn't blow anyone's socks off.
Nah.
There are people on Letterboxd giving it 5 stars, and that is ludicrous.
Mm-mm.
It's ludicrous. Chris Bridges. It's not good. I don't mean the film's not good. I mean giving it 5 stars is not good. It's not that great. It's fine though. It's an entertaining action film. You'll enjoy it. Just don't expect magic from it because it's not as good as some people are saying. What else did we watch? Oh, I just want to say that in 2023, I managed to watch 226 first-time watches. So 226 films were new to me in 2023, which I'm quite proud of. How many
Whereas
did you do?
Cyrus, maybe like probably 10 for you.
What did I see? Oh,
Cyrus probably only watched 10 films last year,
I know.
if that.
damn, I like things so much. Like I told you, anime. I like them so much that I'm scared to watch a bad one.
Yeah, I get it.
You
I
know.
get it. Yeah.
So I hate looking at Netflix or whatever for 2 hours and then going, "That's the one," and then 5 minutes in, you're like, "Son of a bitch."
Have you watched Promise Neverland or whatever it's called on Netflix?
No, Johnny
Uh,
Depp. Isn't that something Neverland?
Yes. Finding
Finding
Neverland.
Neverland. Promise Neverland is a
Close
anime.
enough.
It's meant to be very, very good. I watched the first episode, and it was really fucking good. And for some reason, I just never went back to it. But it was really enjoyable, very interesting angle.
Oh, well, I finished The Witcher.
Nice.
That's the most ever.
Yeah, we gave up. On
You know what the whole story is about?
Yeah.
Politics
it.
Yeah.
and fighting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
The
fighting's good.
first season I enjoyed, but after
This
that,
season was fine.
yeah,
What's
I liked
crazy?
it.
They introduced this new idea where there's this like young person who's incredibly powerful. No one's ever done it.
No
I've
one's-
never seen it.
Never heard of that.
It's a
Young
young
girl by any chance?
It's a young girl, and she
Oh.
has like destructive fire abilities.
Oh, shocking.
It's like in the X-Men. It's definitely not anything like Dark Phoenix.
No, nothing like that.
No,
Nothing like
not
that.
at all.
We started watching True Detective Night Country. The first episode of that
With Jodie Foster.
nice.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
Yeah.
Very leaning more towards horror than like detective stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Look forward to see
She
where that
still
goes.
got it.
Jodie Foster? Yeah, she's great in it.
Mhm.
She's great. She's like a curmudgeonly old cop.
Yeah.
And there's this other girl in it as well. And she's like she hasn't been an actress for long. She's actually a professional boxer. And this is like her second acting role, and she's fucking killing it as well.
Yeah.
But she used to be like a fucking heavyweight champion in boxing.
Dang.
And in the first episode, I tell you what, she makes sweet love to a guy, and she destroys him. She puts it on him. He's like, oh,
Yeah, maybe.
yeah.
She-Hulk.
Oh, he can't hold it in. She's destroying him. I haven't seen a lady do that. Like, oh, good lord.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Phew.
yeah. Since I met you.
So my mom was at the movie theaters.
That's
and,
right.
she's
That's right.
unboxing.
Oh, by the way, there's another fantastic film on Netflix for action fans. I actually preferred this to One More Shot. There's a German martial arts film called 60 Minutes. I recommend it to everyone. It's really, really fucking good. Great MMA style fight sequences in it. Kind of realistic as well. And it's paced perfectly. Great film.
Here's a very stupid, very short thought I had.
Yeah.
Video games.
Was that your thought?
Yeah. Go ahead, take it away. There's a sword in a video game, and it's called a Zweihander. Zwei Hander.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa. I wonder what the fuck that means. After 20 years of seeing that name, I went, that sounds German. And then I was like, eins, zwei. Means two-hander.
Two-hander.
Damn it! It's just a big old sword.
It's just a two-handed sword. Good lord.
I hope so. Maybe I made that up.
No, it sounds right.
Sounds right.
Sounds right. Today we are
Tonight!
today. I went Australian today. G'day, mate. Tonight, on this episode, we are reviewing.
Notes.
We're going back to the Jackie Chan library. For those not familiar with the podcast, by the way, I'm Sean. I'm the host. If you haven't worked out, this is Cyrus. He's the other host, and it's Devan. She's here as well. And we review martial arts movies. But anyway, if you're not familiar with the lore of our podcast, one of the big things that people have talked about, people who listen to the podcast, is the fact that Devan, not the biggest Jackie Chan fan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know. I know.
Not a Chan fan.
He all right.
Not a Chanatic. Chanatic.
That's not bad.
Chanatic? Oh, I forgot to say, the reason why we're doing this film is because it's Jackie January. That's why.
Oh.
okay.
That's people like there's people online watching nothing but Jackie Chan films this month and calling it January, which is fucking great. And that's why we're doing this film. We were going to do Shaolin Intruders, but I wanted to sneak one in for January. So
For January.
It really sounds like January.
it really does.
I haven't seen this. I thought I did.
Really? Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
I most certainly have not seen this.
So let me go over a few little tidbits about Operation Condor. For those that don't know, it's the sequel to Armor of God, which in which Jackie Chan plays. It's a bit.
Take it away.
It's a bit weird because
Do we need to know what happened in Armor of God?
no, not at all. But I'm saying that in Operation Condor, Jackie Chan's character is A, called Jackie, and B, called Condor. But in the original dub, he was actually just called Asian Hawk, which is much cooler. But
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, it's directed by Jackie Chan. It's written by Jackie Chan. It's starring Jackie Chan, Carol
Music by
Cheng, Eva Cobo, De Garcia, and Aikida Shoko. Action by the Jackie Chan Stuntman Association, as you might have thought. And when this was made, this was actually the most expensive Hong Kong film of all time.
I believe it.
Yeah.
How much do you think the budget was in American dollars?
Oh, I have no.
Bear in mind,
Oh.
1991. What do you think the cost was?
$50 million.
Okay,
30 million.
$15 million
The fuck?
was the most expensive Hong Kong film of all
Wow.
time. Isn't that
I
crazy?
guess it was just a lot of sand. Lots of sand.
It was a lot of sand, yeah. Jackie broke his sternum while doing a specific stunt in this film. There's a stunt where he
Which you can
jumps
see
and
at the
grabs
end.
a chain, yeah, and he
Did
takes a
not look nice.
bit of a tumble. And to make matters really, really confusing in the US, Operation Condor is a sequel to Armor of God, but Armor of God came out in the US after Operation Condor. So Operation Condor was called Operation Condor, and Armor of God was called Operation Condor 2, Armor of God, even though it was shot before. So yeah. And also, just my favorite tidbit about this film, it was released in the Philippines under the name Superfly. I find that really funny. I
Weird.
don't know why. It was
Weird.
called Superfly. Anyway, a little bit.
What does
stuff with-
Superfly mean?
Well, Superfly was a pimp character from a blaxploitation film.
Mhm.
Superfly, it's the Curtis Mayfield song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Superfly Snuka. Who's that?
Now that Superfly Jimmy Snuka was a wrestler, and he was Superfly because he used to jump off the top turnbuckle. He also murdered his wife.
Not
So,
as Fly.
Yeah, not as Fly.
Did he
no.
dress Fly?
No, he dressed in wank pants, like speedos.
What pants?
Oh, growing up, I used to call speedos wank pants.
Wang pants.
Yeah,
Like that.
wank pants. Yeah,
Wank pants.
Wank.
pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wang also works.
Yeah, sure. He used to wear leopard print speedos
Yeah.
with like a headband and some
He was barefoot.
wristbands, barefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
like meant to be like a. I
What
don't
was
want to
he
go. I
meant-
don't want to tread. I don't.
I'm unclear as to what he was meant to be.
Yes. Anyway, yes. Some. Anyway, he was a good wrestler.
Moving
At one point, he was my favorite wrestler. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the film. Who wants to give us their opinions on Operation Condor? Thanks for volunteering, Devan.
Why am I
You
always
don't like
first?
Jack? You don't like January?
That's because you don't like the Chan.
I enjoyed this movie.
EGOT.
I didn't.
Egots?
Yeah, for
Egots.
some reason. Yeah, for some reason, the previous, like some of the majority of the previous Jackie Chan films that we've watched for this podcast, I didn't like his character.
You think he's an
Um,
asshole in most of his films?
Right, but this one he was cool. He was fine. And yeah, I mean this movie was shenanigans heavy, but it was fun though.
This film was not shenanigans heavy. I disagree.
Okay, fine.
Do you know why I'm saying that?
Why?
Because I don't think it's shenanigans. I think this film
Comedy?
is genuinely funny.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Excuse
think
me.
shenanigans implies
Okay,
like it's jokey
right.
bullshit that's not
Okay.
funny.
Okay.
I think this
Okay,
film's
fair
funny.
point. Yes, there was. Yeah. This movie was entertaining. It was fun. I mean, there were certain bits where I was like, "There's no point in any of it happening." However,
enough.
it was still an enjoyable film. So yeah, I liked it.
Okay, yeah. About this film, I think personally, Jackie Chan wrote a comedy. This film is a flat out comedy film.
Absolutely.
And then he obviously goes, but I've got to put my signature action in it. And it has plenty of action in it.
Yep.
But I think he definitely wrote an out and out comedy because this film, in my opinion, is genuinely, at times, very funny. I
Yeah.
laughed out loud twice.
Cyrus.
Cyrus, what do you think of Operation Condor?
So Steph, one of our listeners,
Yeah.
From the art school dropouts,
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that she needs to know my opinion on every movie we watch.
Yes, she did say that. Yes. That
Uh,
she was one of the many people have said this.
100,000.
That they are very disappointed when me and Devan do an episode and then Cyrus never talks about the film.
Really?
Tell me.
Yes.
Oh, I'm disappointed as well.
What
But
the hell?
Still, to
we'll-
this day, I
I'm not
just-
watching it.
I
God damn it! Pay
know.
me.
That's the
Pay
piece behind
me
the
money.
curtain. Cyrus does not watch the films that he doesn't do an episode on.
Yeah.
Ever. You'll
Yeah.
never watch them. So
Ugh.
that's why you never get his opinion on them.
That's fucking right.
But where's this going?
Oh, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Good job.
Right.
This is a rare one where it actually got better.
As it went?
Yeah. Normally I'm like, okay, and then, but since there was the damn story, you can't even say that. Find the gold.
This film is a bunch of skits
Yeah.
Yeah.
or sketches, in my opinion.
Are you trying to tell me those two guys that are trying to get the gold?
no-
Those are serious performances.
The
No,
non what?
I'm gonna go
Do
one.
you mean the non-terrorists?
I'm gonna go one step further. Who were they?
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah. Who was any of? Who are any of them?
What was their agenda?
Exactly.
I think briefly they're like, we're from this.
Right. But
That's
still.
it.
Did George dubbed or subbed?
Subbed.
Okay, cool.
But that was the thing. Like, what was? Yeah, they mentioned what group they were.
You don't know the difference.
I'll never get
You
it.
still don't know the difference.
I don't.
Was there someone talking?
I
over-
could hear them talking,
in English?
and they were speaking English.
Okay, so you watched dubbed.
you watched
the
dubbed.
version.
So yeah, so like they said what group that they were part of, but they didn't mention like what they were gonna use the gold for.
I
Lord.
they are the most superfluous characters, and I'll be honest,
Yep.
one of them, his facial expressions drove me fucking
bigger one.
crazy. Yes. It's like he came from the Jim Carrey school of fucking comedy,
Yeah.
and he was just over emoting at all times.
Those accents were spot on, though. Both of them,
You
they
watched the dubbed version.
absolutely nailed it.
They were speaking Cantonese in the version we watched.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
everyone was speaking
They were
Cantonese.
doing
everyone
some
speaking Cantonese.
weird. I don't even
Oh,
know.
was it a bit racist?
Yeah, I mean, I
Of
didn't.
course it was.
Although I will say this, shockingly, this film is not very racist for what it is. You think a lot of Hong Kong cinema, they don't beat around the
Fuck
bush
around,
with their
yeah.
racism.
No.
They just make all these crazy jokes and they're very like off color. This film doesn't do it that often.
Especially since they're dealing with multiple nationalities.
Right. I think the most racist bit in this film is that they have the black guy dance.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. But everything else, pretty much okay.
Yeah.
I didn't complain much in my own head.
You know the owner of the hotel?
Yeah, I love that guy.
He's Indian for some reason,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which I didn't. That was an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they're in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there was definitely parts of it where I was just like, well, this didn't need to be in the movie. 'Cause
Like what?
It
Give us an
served no
example.
purpose. The beginning of the movie.
That's true.
The very beginning?
Yes.
What happens at the very beginning?
It's just like, hey, I hunt for treasure.
No, what are you talking about?
What was the point of it?
I think that's kinda
Actually,
it.
I have a complaint about the beginning of the movie. The beginning of the movie.
Okay.
I didn't mind the sequence. I like that it's saying, "Hey, here's Jackie Chan and he's Indiana Jones." That's basically what it's saying.
Right.
I
but
kind of
what if
appreciate
he? But what is he? What's
He's-
his job?
He's a treasure hunter.
Is that what his job is?
For museums,
Yeah. He's Indiana Jones. What's Indiana Jones' job? He's a teacher.
How?
Don't
Wait. But
answer
how
that.
do you know that?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because I wrote the film.
yeah. Well, he's also seen the first one.
Yeah, that,
Maybe
explains,
that
that
helps.
explains
Oh.
everything.
Oh. Yeah. I was about to say. So yeah. So that's my. That's
There's also a
that was
third film, by
my.
the way.
That was my complaint. What is he doing? What's
What's
his?
Indiana Jones doing?
But in Indiana Jones, they tell you who he is, what's his job, what he does. He's a professor, and yeah, he. But this movie didn't explain any of what. So why was in the beginning? I'm sorry, but it doesn't. I don't, and so I feel like that's.
Do you know what? You need to be spoon fed.
I don't think so.
No, neither do I.
Exactly. Yeah, Jackie Chan is in some sort of cave with some indigenous people and trying to. What was his purpose for being there? Was his purpose?
Save the stones.
Was it? It seemed like to me. It seemed like those stones were like, "Oh, cool," and
Well,
he
he was
went
there
to
just
grab
looking
them.
for treasure, and he came across the stones.
How do you know that though? That's my point.
Do you know why? Do you know how I know?
How?
Because I can understand what a film is trying to do.
Ugh,
I can read more
Uh-huh.
into the film.
Oh shit!
whatever.
It was obvious.
How is that obvious?
All right.
I disagree. I 100% disagree with you. I don't think it was obvious at all.
So what you're saying is that he could have just been a very lost bus driver.
I understand that he was there. I understand that he was there for a purpose, but what was the purpose?
Okay.
And how are you supposed to know what the purpose
That's
is?
do you know what? That's fair. It does not explain what his purpose is.
No.
It's
And
just
then he gets back to whatever country that is, Italy or whatever. I don't even know, somewhere in Europe. And they're talking about, we have another mission for you. Who are you?
okay. Maybe you do have to watch the first one. Maybe I am taking something from the first film. Because in the first one, like, he is at least introduced as some kind of like treasure hunter.
Guys,
character.
okay. So is that true? So is it the first one explain everything? Like what he is or what his purpose is? That's all I want to know.
Are we waiting for them to respond?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
We will sit here until you.
Like Dora the Explorer. What do you guys think? Oh,
That's fine though. I understand. It doesn't. Granted, okay, it's not explicit in what he does.
but
Okay,
I mean, you kind of knew he was
I
a
agree.
treasure hunter.
I agree.
No, I didn't.
All right.
All right.
I will say the one line at the very end kind of made it for sure because someone's like, "We got to get this to the museum," and I was like, "Oh, that's where it's going." It wasn't like
I don't
some
remember
guys like,
hearing a
"Hey, man, I'm gonna
I
pay
don't
you to
remember
get this.
mentioning a museum.
We can split the cash."
Right.
The lady that went with him, the African desert specialist or whatever her title
The
was,
desert specialist, okay.
she was like, "Yeah, we got to get this back to the museum."
Yeah, they definitely don't say that in our version because we're watching the subtitle version. I'm pretty sure they don't say that. But granted, if you didn't grasp that he was a treasure hunter, that's fine. It makes perfect sense. They don't announce it.
So January,
My beef with the opening of the film, we get two massive stunts back to back, and Jackie Chan does neither of the stunts. So the parasailing at the beginning with the giant fan on the back, not Jackie Chan. Secondly, the big Zorb ball fall. Firstly, no one did it because if someone did that cliff,
They would die.
they would die. But Jackie Chan doesn't do any of that stunt either. Like, why give us two massive stunts and not give us Jackie doing them when Jackie is known for stunts? And I will go one step further with this film. Watching a crystal clear Blu-ray of this film on a 65-inch television, it was very obvious when Jackie Chan is not doing the stunts.
Yeah, I caught that
Very
too.
obvious. That bike chase,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no.
that is a very white gentleman
Yeah.
riding that motorbike. And they do their best to cover it up, but I swear to God, it is so obvious that it's not Jackie. And that actually frustrated me because it didn't frustrate me that he didn't do the stunts. What frustrated me is that years ago, when I was 14 or 15 years old, I watched this film and went, that's Jackie doing all of that. And because the whole shtick back then for Jackie was he does all his own stunts. Does all his own stunts. I bought into that wholeheartedly and actually believe that he did
I
all his
might
stunts.
know why, or I might have an explanation as to why.
Go on.
If he didn't participate in any of it.
You think his injury?
Right. If they shot
Jacked
that
himself up.
first, he obviously was injured, but they didn't have the time to wait for him to be better.
I think
So they leaned heavily on a stunt double for some stuff until he was well.
I think to a degree you're right, but I think to another degree, I literally don't think Jackie could do those motorbike stunts.
Oh yeah, of course
That's
not.
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
He
no,
just
I
can't
don't
do
think.
it,
Yeah, no,
'cause
I don't think he could either.
I saw him on there.
However, I feel like they probably would have, if he was maybe well enough, they would have put in more of an effort
You're maybe
to
right.
make it look a little better. At least, like, have him show more shots of his face, like just, kind of stationary on the bike or on some sort of ramp or what, you know what I mean?
No, yeah,
And
no,
then
exactly.
for like the jumps,
Yeah.
obviously use a double.
Yeah, because that jump at the end of the motorcycle chase when he grabs the net and he hangs from the net, in any other Jackie Chan film, if he would have done that, it would have been in the outtakes. They would have showed him do it in the outtakes, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not him that does it. I don't know who did it. Someone probably knows. It's probably some famous Hong Kong stuntman. Yeah, I wasn't annoyed that Jackie didn't do it. I was annoyed at the fact that years ago I bought into the fact that no, he does everything. Jackie Chan does every single stunt you see. When he was in that Zorb ball going down the mountain, Jackie's in that ball.
Yep. Jackie plays all the women in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I thought he did everything, and it's disappointing that I used to convince myself so much. And it's kind of weird that some people still convince themselves to this day that Jackie Chan does every single stunt. No.
Some people think wrestling's still real. What?
It's not?
No, it is.
Yeah.
I know. Ask my friend Hulk
Ask
Hogan.
my friend Santa Claus. He's
That's right.
real too.
So the film starts off with a sequence where it's, you know what, they hit a kind of solid comedy gag joke thing. Jackie Chan basically steals some gemstones, and these tribes people say, yes, you can take the gemstones.
Take the gems, man. That's you.
Fine, they're all you. And then he steals some water, but you're not meant to steal
That's
the holy
holy
water.
water. You can't
You're gonna
take
get a
no
big
holy
surprise. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you steal that, talk about a big surprise. If you steal that, you have to marry
a lady in the tribe. And
hell
she
of
was
a woman.
she was a
One hell of a woman. right there.
hefty woman.
Yeah, a big old gal. And so we get him escaping. It's just an introduction to Jackie Chan and the character he's playing. And then he, like Devin said earlier, we go to Spain where, well, we get a week.
Sorry, in the first film, are there a lot of like gadgets? Is he like
No.
James Bond with like Q and he gets all these?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
There's not many gadgets in this one.
There's a well in the beginning, fine. In the beginning, yes, of this movie.
One gadget.
Question.
What there's more than the fan and the parachute is
Okay.
not a gadget, but still
No,
a
off the back
crazy
of that,
thing.
I have a legitimate question. And it's funny you should bring that up because I actually have a very dumb question. Because I
Yeah.
think you're right. What you're saying is absolutely right.
Yeah.
My dumb question in my notes is that real? Do people
Which
put
one?
big fans on their backs and go paragliding, or did
I've
they in the
never- I've
90s? Or
never
is that
seen
just
That looked incredibly unsafe.
it was just a
It
gimmick for
looked
this film, right?
100% unsafe.
Yeah.
And then to one of the worst escapes is that the inflatable ball that he uses.
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
I get it. Yeah.
And then he's fishing in his car out in the middle of the ocean or whatever the fuck.
And then he hits his little label maker.
Right. Yeah, and then like gadgets. He has a remote to turn a light on the car, and
Yeah,
all
so
this other
dumb.
and a couple of other.
Yeah.
There
They're
was-
like it's like they figured out electricity.
Yeah.
Right, and I think there was one other thing during that Europe scene that I can't remember, but I was just like, so that's what. So that also made me question, like, what is he? What is he? Is he? I thought like some sort of spy, or I didn't understand.
No, I think you're right. I think there is a Bond influence where
Right,
he's
okay.
meant to have a few gadgets. How do you feel about his gum consumption? Gum consumption.
It took me a second to realize that was gum.
Okay.
The first time I saw it, I thought he was
just be
popping. I thought he was popping pills
Okay.
of some
God
sort.
damn.
But then when it happened more like a couple more times, I was like, oh, maybe this is gum, because
How
I
do you-
don't actually see him like chewing it. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about the one gum incident where he takes out his driving goggles and there's gum in the goggles?
Yeah.
Thoughts? Move on.
I like what he does with them, but the fact that the
Wait, I
gum
don't
is
remember
already
this
in the
part.
goggles. He has goggles and he flicks the goggles and the gum goes into
Oh, right.
but it implies that there was always gum in those goggles for
Right.
some reason.
Right.
I didn't mind it. It's fine. It's there to look. The thing with this film is Jackie Chan does a lot of stuff in this film just to look cool. And if you look at the
Yes.
film and go, hey, this isn't logical, you're looking at the film wrong. Because there are moments in this film, there is a moment in this film where he is running away from someone. He does the word that I would use. I don't even like using this word because it's for the cool kids. Jackie Chan is so extra in this film.
Oof.
He's running away from someone. He does this crazy jump that doesn't need to be done.
Is it on a box
Yep,
of some sort?
100%, yes.
When I saw him do the spirit spin, I went, "Why you do that?"
But it was so cool. It was so cool.
Okay, got it. Yeah,
That's the thing. Like I think with Jackie, sometimes you have to. Well, no, not sometimes. All the time, you have to be forgiving because Jackie Chan knows what's cool. He knows what looks cool, and he does it because he knows that the audience are going to go, "Yep, that's cool." But if you stop and think about it, it's completely illogical. But I love it. I love the fact that in this film, the first time he does the gum thing, he misses and hits himself in the eye.
Right.
Which is a nod to the first film because he does the gum stuff in the first film.
Oh.
So the reason why he misses the first one is because you expect him to do it if you've seen the first film, but he fucks it up.
Gotcha.
In the first film, he goes like that, and it bounces off a wooden door and then goes back into his mouth. It's very, very cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we're getting stuck on gum.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
I think I just had a stroke. Coincidence. That's how my dad takes his pills. Not like that, but he like chucks them in. It's like I didn't. This is what he does with nuts or anything small. He puts it in his hand and he like rolls the dice, and then he like throws him in.
Nice, nice. You should show
Your
him
dad's
this, and maybe
cool.
he'll start doing the Jackie Chan trick.
Who knows?
Also, just to talk about the logic a little bit more, the fact that Jackie Chan carries around with him a giant picture of a tiger just in case
Oh yeah,
he has to hold it up in thick grass.
that was in that.
Scare
It
Trident.
was in that backpack. I guess it was a. I
Why?
guess
Why
it was
is
an.
he
I guess it was an essential supply along with that inflatable ball.
I guess. Um, Again, there are like you can poke holes in this film so fucking much.
Yep.
He's looking through a bunch of history books at one point, and he goes, "Oh, there's a descendant of this Nazi who hid the
All
gold."
right. So wait.
Gold.
So we
That
should
was
talk about that. So he goes back to where was
Spain.
Spain, I guess, where that's where he works or whoever it is that he works for is
The
located.
Earl
Earl of who? Or Earl of what?
of Spain.
Is he the Earl of Spain?
No,
No.
of course not. I just
Okay.
made that up.
I know.
He's the
So
Earl of Sandwich.
so basically he's like, we have another mission for you. And he has to track down Hitler's gold before other people get it. No, it's for the UN. He has to track down Hitler's gold to give it to the UN. So bad people don't get it,
Is it
right?
definitely Hitler's gold?
I mean, wasn't it? It was the Germans and there were Nazis involved.
No
Of
mention of
course,
it.
there was no mention of Hitler,
just
but
Nazi
but
gold.
yeah, okay, fine. Excuse me.
Well, I guess ultimately
Exactly.
it
It is
was Hitler's,
exactly.
I suppose.
Exactly.
And someone just for no reason was named Adolf.
Exactly.
I actually put that in my notes. That's
That
so
I
on the
wrote that
nose.
too.
It's so on the nose.
So yeah.
Do you
So
say Adolf? I say Adolf.
Adolf.
Adolf. I say Adolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Adolf Hitler.
Hitler's gold.
Hmm.
And he's teamed with, yeah, like you said, a desert expert because they have to go to Africa.
Well, it makes perfect sense because you'd need an expert if you're going to the desert. And what better expert to have than a desert expert?
Right.
I mean, come on now.
Right. And so, but immediately the non-terrorist brothers,
Sorry.
the non-terrorist brothers are like on their trail.
But wait, my problem was that he's looking through a history book and he goes, "Oh, the descendant of the Nazis lives nearby," and he gets his little
Oh.
label maker out and he goes, "Beep. Why was her address in a history book?
Right.
Why was the descendant of a Nazi?
Yeah, super. Yeah,
Why was
that
her
was the other
address?"
gadget. That was the other
Yeah, it's label
gadget.
maker.
Right, that guy. And I was
Yeah.
just like, what is all this? But yeah, but
Why was the address?
but like, so basically, so
I hate that I say address. It should be address because I'm British. I hate saying address.
so yeah,
You
some
say
Americans.
address, but then you don't say Adolf.
No, I say Adolfo. Adolfo Hitler. That's what I called him.
so it was like some Nazi like soldier general person and his like however many bodyguards were in charge of rounding up this gold. And so but they they hid the gold and then they all disappeared. But the general's like granddaughter, yeah, coincidentally lived nearby. And it's
She has the key.
right. And in like some rundown like abandoned house
Yeah,
that she lives in
guess.
that was with a for sale sign outside. I didn't really get it. But I guess it doesn't matter.
You look too deep into the
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I didn't care much about that, but I was just like, this place that she's living in is weird. And yeah, I could not make heads or tails of the non-terrorist brothers.
Well, no one could. They
Right.
were from some kind of.
But they were after the gold for
They're after the gold too.
what
Two guys. They're not
for
terrorists.
whatever purpose, I don't know. And how
They are Arabs.
they're always on their trail. I'm sorry, were they just following them from minute one?
Yeah. It's never explained though.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But it does.
But
give
they
us-
aren't the main, but they also aren't the only people after the gold. There's some unknown group of soldier bad guys who also are looking for them and who also confront them in mayhem.
Well, they're unknown until later.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
okay,
At first,
okay.
yeah. So then I was just like, how many people are after this gold? How
It's
many?
gold. Everyone should be after it.
True.
I'd
Or
want
how
that
many
too.
people? Yeah, how many people know about it? But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, not
Yeah,
that
it's
it
not
matters.
that
How much
secret.
do you think one bar of gold is?
Good question. So wait, are we talking about the narrow,
about-
the
I'm talking about-
narrow gold, the narrow gold, or
The
the
big
thick
ones.
boys?
The bullions. You know,
Those are the
call it that.
coins, right?
The right phrase.
Those are the coins,
Yeah,
right?
It is. Because it's like a bullion cube. I said it on
Not a
Google.
bullion cube. Oh, wait, I thought bullion were the coins.
I thought they were the coins as well.
Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah, I thought they were coins.
I could have sworn they were.
What do you
gold.
think?
What's
One of those-
Krugerrand?
I don't know.
Pardon me?
Krugerrand. Gold Krugerrand.
I don't know.
I don't know. They find them in Lethal Weapon 2, though. Anyway, what I'm trying to get to,
Sorry.
I don't know how much gold bar's worth. I can't even imagine. I don't know.
Millions.
No.
No.
Also, why do people like gold so much? There must be something else I'm missing.
What do you mean? It's
Because it's a.
But, like, why? It's not
worth a lot?
shiny like a diamond or.
no, you're absolutely right. Who dictated originally that gold was worth something?
Oh.
Why
is
didn't
that
they
what
go
you're-
to-
Is that what you're asking?
Kinda.
Why didn't they go aluminium's worth something?
Well, that's because that doesn't exist.
God. Sorry, aluminum.
There it is.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's not. I like silver more than gold. I just think it looks better.
I mean, I was. I mean, this was something like thousands and many thousands of years ago. That's
Yeah,
some-
it just became currency at some point.
I mean, I know a big part of it must have been that it's more rare than silver.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't rust. That's probably right.
Well, gold definitely doesn't rust.
Okay.
Yeah.
And take it away.
My point was, I'm actually trying to get to the first action sequence in the film. So the Arab brothers, I don't know how else to refer to them.
The
As.
Arabs.
That's right.
The thieving
Those
Arabs.
Arabs. They break into. Well, first Jackie Chan breaks into her house, and she comes in, and you get a little funny moment where she bursts into
The
the
granddaughter,
house.
Bucket
the
naked.
Nazi soldier's granddaughter.
Yep, she bursts into the house. She
The white
runs
lady.
in, Jackie Chan's hiding. You think, oh God, he's been scuppered. No, she just needed a pee.
Yeah.
So she sits.
I thought that they were gonna go next level. Maybe she's gonna bring the house down.
Oh, really? Wow, that would have been wild. And then Jackie Chan, we have a bit of a moment where he's hiding from her, and she starts taking her clothes off. She's walking around in her knickers, and
I like that part actually. When
was
he's
pretty
like,
good.
"I've been found. Just might as well walk by."
yeah, it's
She
great.
knows, and then she sneezes, and he's like, "Oh, she definitely saw me." He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
shit, she's inside." She runs away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that was good. That I
really good
enjoyed
sequence.
that part.
And I don't care what anyone says. The towel removal gag
That was good. Yeah, that was
that they
pretty
then
funny.
use later on.
That
as
was
a
very funny, and
lesser
it didn't
effect,
work. Yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
I agree. That was funny.
It's absolutely awesome. It's really, really good. The bit where I laughed out loudest in this film was when, actually, there's two parts. When he does the second towel pull gag, the fact that he just stops and just goes and looks at it and does nothing else, I found that so fucking funny for some reason.
Yeah,
I just thought it's just such a clever joke that it's the same gag, it should work, but he wants to look at the lady, so he doesn't do anything.
well, but he doesn't pull the towel. White lady pulls
White
the
lady
towel
pulls the
on
towel.
the desert scientist,
Yes.
who's an Asian lady.
Yes. And we also get another lady introduced as well, who,
Is she like a gypsy?
Holy hell, that was dumb.
can you say that word?
Oh yeah, am I?
Gypsies?
Is that not a good?
Who cares?
I don't know.
What
Is
made
it? Is
you-
it not?
What made you say she was a gypsy girl anyway?
Because she seems like the type. It made it seem like she travels a lot, travels around a lot, moves around a lot.
Okay.
Salient? Is that a word?
Transient.
Yeah. What
Saline.
does salient
Is
mean?
she like made of saline? Is she?
No, salient, doesn't that mean like
See through?
oh, I thought salient means like cognitive, like has a
Lucid.
has a thought process, has a what am I trying to say? Has a
Oh, sentient.
that's sentient.
Yes, I got that.
Yeah.
What the fuck
You
does
can be
salient
dumb.
mean?
You can be
Salient?
dumb, but you have to get back to normal. I think I
Salient.
just got back.
Most noticeable or important.
We should have known that.
That
Yeah.
that word does
No,
not.
this is a
match me.
salient piece of
Yeah.
information. We should have known that.
Really?
Should I edit this bit out?
No, this is great. That does. You know how words don't match the description sometimes.
100%. Yeah.
Like
Well-
an onomatopoeia. If you're like
I'll say-
bullshit.
I'll say something. This
That
girl that
works.
we're talking about, she's not a very salient character.
That's what I'm saying. Momoko over here.
Yeah.
2 lines. Bullshit.
I don't know if I'd call her a gypsy girl, but I would definitely say that she is transient. She's
She's
a
a-
traveler. She's looking for the meaning of death.
Life.
Yeah. She
She
seems.
says death.
Yeah.
Oh.
She says death.
Yeah, she goes to the desert to look for the meaning of death.
And that's it.
That's it. You don't need to know
Yeah.
anything
Her
else.
character's pointless.
She's
Absolutely pointless. No, nothing there.
she's there to add something. She adds a bit of fun. She adds more to it. The dynamic is good. I
Is
appreciate
it?
it. Yeah, I didn't hate her. I thought she was pretty solid.
I mean, I didn't hate her, but I didn't
Yeah.
think she
Oh, her
was. She wasn't
scorpion got got.
integral.
fast with the quickness.
Ding dong.
We're jumping ahead. We're jumping all over
Yeah.
the place.
Ding ding.
I mean, we're at 50 minutes, so
Ding
I feel
dong
like
in our version.
It was ding ding in ours.
Oh, it was
and
ding
it
dong.
was
ours.
ding
It
dong.
was ding dong.
Yeah,
for
we're at
ours.
50 minutes, so I
Oh.
feel like we're gonna have to jump around.
How many people were watching it?
Just me.
Yep. Yeah, we're jumping. Hold on. I think I had something
They're
important.
they're going. Desert bandits come.
Right.
Bad things.
Also, again, I'm going to give hats off to Jackie. He didn't have to jump over that gate like that.
Which
Oh,
gate?
he did.
When he goes to the girl's
Oh.
house, he just does that little jump.
Yeah, had
Oh.
to do it.
Of course he did, because it's Jackie Chan. But he didn't have to. But you want it, you love it, because it's Jackie, and that's. And by the way, the outtakes of that jump are fucking great.
So wait,
Yeah,
so
I laughed actually. The last one when he's like hopping.
so they drove from Spain to Africa, right?
Yes, you are right. I think
Yeah.
they did drive.
A zany road trip where they
Oh, that
picked
would have
up
taken so long.
where they picked up hitchhikers and random
Oh,
peeps.
we're gonna get into that in a minute. I've got questions about that.
But I was just like, did they really drive all that way?
Yeah, they did definitely drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, there's a fight scene early on where the two guys
How do you do that?
come to see. What? Yeah, you can drive. Of course, you can drive from Spain to Africa.
How?
What ocean is between Spain and Africa?
Isn't that like the Mediterranean Sea? Am I wrong?
There's a connection there.
Is there?
By Egypt, right? I mean, it would make
No,
sense.
if you
Looks
you
like
go from
Egypt.
Spain through to Eastern Europe, then down to Africa, there's no ocean there.
Are they connected? Are they?
Do you think Africa's an island?
I mean, it's its own continent.
Cyrus, what is going on?
They drove there.
Did they?
You got it.
Do you mean
Oh,
all continents
I
aren't
see. I
islands?
see. I see. I see where it's connected.
The only continent that is an island is Australia.
I see where it's.
You know America's connected to South America,
Yes,
don't you?
I know that, but I didn't. I forgot about this part.
What, you forgot about Russia?
No, I forgot about that connection. It's a tiny one.
Okay.
Never mind.
You're
Forget it.
looking for a new job. You can be a geography teacher.
Be a desert specialist.
A desert specialist, yeah.
I like how the desert specialist, her first tip was like, "We need water."
Yeah, that's it. Without water,
Jackie,
we're gonna be
no,
in
we
trouble.
need to figure out how to get water.
Just to give a little more credit to Jackie Chan as well. So the early fight that he has with the two Arab brothers, or whatever we want to call them, right? The fight scene is very standard. It's good. It's fun. It's Jackie Chan choreography. It's great. But he adds just a little bit of flair by just adding a light switch to the fight scene. That when he's hitting them, the lights are going on and off because they're leaning against the light switch. Ugh, fucking hell, I can't speak. Light switch.
Yeah.
switch.
Light the switch. And it doesn't, again, it doesn't need to be done, but it's great. Watching
would
this
agree.
film, I appreciated Jackie more than I think I've ever appreciated him. In fact, I would say Operation Condor may be top 5 Jackie Chan films for me. Maybe top
Yes,
3.
I would say a lot of it, a lot of the comedy, a lot of the fighting and the situation and it all came together really really well.
Works. It
It
all
worked
works.
really really well, so I
Even if
enjoyed it.
even if logic escapes it, but
100%.
but it all works for entertainment.
100%.
And it's just some of the concepts that he has are just so they're just so fucking good. Like I personally think Jackie Chan needs credit for 2 things, right? One, we all know he's a choreography genius, right? He's incredible. His mind for action is second to none. He's an absolute legend. But more people need to give him credit for being one of today's and cinema in general's finest comedians. Jackie Chan is very funny and knows how to set up solid gags. Now, all those gags might not hit because, some Hong Kong comedy is a bit strange. But when he's on, when he hits hard. And I think this film nails it. Watching this, I was just like, yeah, this definitely, maybe top 3 Jackie for me.
It was good. I would agree.
Yeah. That's the end of the episode. Thank you very much, everyone. Sorry, I've just got to go more through my. I've made so many notes on this film.
I didn't make that many.
I had a few. Yeah, then we get the motorbike chase, basically, which we've already gone over. There's plenty of cool stunts in that bit. Yeah, just it's not Jackie, so don't know. Also, there's so many close calls during that motorcycle chase
Lord, yes.
where he's almost hit by a car, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, that was
100%.
close.
That one dude who took that horrible bump.
Yeah,
like
you
he
loudly
like
exclaimed,
folded like a
like some
folding.
laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bent like a folding chair.
Was that in the warehouse?
Yes.
Dude, I feel like every movie there's one.
Yep.
That guy was still flipping. There must have been a rope under his legs or something.
Yeah, it was like his legs got really like quickly swept out from under him, and he
It was
like
probably a wire gag, but
y-
it's
uh,
brutal.
yes,
Yeah.
He's no longer with us.
yeah. I
Also,
exclaimed.
as they drive through the desert, there's a scene in this film where, and correct me if I'm wrong, they use their own piss to cool down their engine, correct?
Yes, yes.
That wouldn't be nice. On a boiling hot engine, pouring your warm piss on it.
Yeah,
Can't imagine that's nice.
yeah.
Though, funny gag. One of the
Because the one
guys-
guy has a large bottle. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Which just means he has a bigger bladder. It doesn't mean he has a bigger penis.
True.
Yes. Ladies, it's very important for you to know that.
And then they.
They're unrelated, okay?
Bigger bottle doesn't mean bigger penis.
So yeah, so there's the hotel with with both where the non-terrorist brothers and another group of bad guys try to
The soldiers.
the soldiers who try to get the map and the
mercenaries.
key from them, and yeah,
That
there's
whole hotel sequence
great.
is phenomenal.
It was great.
Possibly the best bit besides the action.
It was
I
really
like the
great.
end. It's so fucking good. It's comedy gold. It all works.
Yep.
From the guy wanting to sell them a condom,
Give a good night's sleep, you know what I'm saying?
good
Yep,
night's
the-
sleep,
yeah.
exactly.
It's
To
good
the
tonight.
girl taping the gun and taping up the trigger and not
Right.
being able to find the trigger.
Right.
To the towel trick again.
Right.
It's all great. Even the scene where she's running away from the guy and she runs all the way around.
All the way, yeah,
It's funny.
yeah,
It's really, really good.
that was good.
Even the stupid scene where she gets the machine gun works.
Yeah.
It still works.
Yeah.
That's some like black and white movies shit.
Yeah.
It was
As-
really really good.
Jackie
Yeah.
Chan is like
That
a
whole
talented slapstick guy. He
Yeah.
knows physical comedy.
100%. That whole hotel bit was great.
It's really, really fucking good. It's just, yeah, it's such a contained sequence of gag after gag after gag.
Yep.
And it's genuinely like super enjoyable.
And Jackie is basically caught, and he goes, "My men are outside," and the Arabs.
It's the not terrorist brothers, and he knows that they're out
call them
there,
the
and he
terrorist
uses the terrorist
The
twins,
terror
but they're
squad.
not terrorists. They made a point of saying that they're not,
I guess.
and he uses
religious fanatics.
You-
them as a distraction to the soldiers, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it just everything is just fucking great. Also, that shower that she just has to pump away at, that sucks.
Yeah,
Not for me.
Good enough for you?
The shower scene. A lot of butt cheek moving. Are we not watching the same movie?
was there? We never,
Seen a
yeah,
butt
we
cheeks when
never
the
saw.
towel gets pulled.
Oh well, we watched a different movie. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these scenes, I didn't seem to be pissing a car.
Really?
Mine was an hour and a half clean. Yours is maybe hour 46 or something.
Yeah, I was like 15 minutes longer than yours then. Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
Oh yeah. There was a bit, yeah.
You saw more. You saw some.
She was in
fucking
the
butt cheeks?
she was in the kitchen just twisting. She was shower and she had to hit it with her foot,
Yeah,
Right? We
saw
pedal.
that. Yeah,
and then that butt cheek was talking to me.
we didn't see any.
we
cheeks,
didn't
did
see any cheeks. There was no.
We should have watched the extended version.
Oh, maybe that was.
Cyrus was extended watching his version.
My version was shorter, but I was extended.
You're extended.
So
Yeah,
it's
we should
more
have watched that.
tea.
We had the chance to watch two versions. We had the Hong Kong cut and the extended cut, but we went for the Hong Kong cut.
Mm.
Yeah.
No nips though.
There were no nips.
Never nips in a Jackie film.
No.
Jackie's never seen a nip in his life.
You said that like Jackie Chan would say it. You said no nips in Jackie film.
No, he's never. There's never been a nip.
Jackie always okay.
Yeah, he doesn't do sex scenes. He's done a few sex scenes, but no
That's
nudity.
weird.
Mm.
I would not like that at all.
Yeah, I think he's done a few.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Do you see Jackie as a very asexual being, like someone who doesn't? Keep in mind, in real life, Jackie Chan's a goddamn womanizer.
Oh, he
Yeah.
definitely had sex with that blonde chick.
in real life,
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, he put it around.
You put it around?
Yeah, he used to visit the old hooers
Mm.
back in the day.
What's that thing? A lazy Susan. He put it on a lazy Susan.
That's right. That's right.
He just went, and there you go. Everyone, you want some?
No, he was a gambler. He liked the ladies. He cheated on his wife.
Mm-hmm.
He disowned his lesbian daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie Chan's done some fucked up shit.
I thought you could be like, lots of good stuff.
No, he's done some really messed up shit. But for all intents and purposes, he's not a good guy, apparently. But I love him. I love him so.
Good filmmaker.
Great filmmaker. Great director. He directs this really, really well.
So then we get to
yes.
the desert camp out
So I got questions, right?
You sound like
with
Devan.
a bunch of other
You
randos.
sound like Devan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Desert camp out with a bunch of randos.
Who are they?
Yeah, I don't know. I
And
don't
they
think
all
it
get
matters.
killed,
It doesn't matter.
and we're meant to care for them, but we're just like, I don't care about them. Who are they?
No,
Wait.
no one.
The bandits or the
No,
dudes?
the whites that all get murdered.
Yeah.
The whites.
Yeah. That hanging
So
out
wait,
with
so
Jackie.
did you see? So the part where they introduced the scorpion, that little desert.
I don't think so.
Okay, so the part where they bring back
Cyrus watched the Terminator.
the
Butt cheeks and
the part where they bring back the gypsy woman and they introduce her
Please stop using the term gypsy. I
Fine.
don't think you're allowed to use it.
and they introduce her scorpion.
it doesn't mean the same thing over here. It's like not a big deal.
Really?
I don't think so.
don't
Yeah,
think
I've
so.
never heard that. Yeah.
Okay, then forget it.
Okay.
Carry on using it. Then.
So that lady,
Well, that
the one, the one who owns a scorpion, and we're introduced to Ding Dong. That
See, I got ding ding.
so that
on,
but that
baby.
bit, that like where the desert oasis, right, where they were
Yes.
camping out, and there was the whole thing with the desert expert and her robe and all that shit. Did you
Robe?
not have that? Where the scorpion
There's
is
a
on her
scorpion right now,
robe.
and she takes off her
Well,
robe.
at first
Nope.
it's on Jackie.
Mine was on Jackie, and he was like, "Ugh," and then she hits him,
But then it goes on her.
and then it goes. Oh, she just goes like, just a little though.
She
But there's
takes
a thing.
whole robe
Yeah,
off,
she
like,
takes a
flaps it around and
Dog.
stamps on
anyway.
it.
See, that scene was weird for me because it did. I was like, okay, you got scared of a scorpion.
Oh, that's
That's all I
in
got.
Yeah.
So in that whole part, there's a you see that there's a bunch of other people like around them, right? A
Yes,
bunch of
yes.
randos. Those guys.
Those desert bandits.
No.
They seem to be just
Oh, the
travelers.
whites, the
Yeah.
traveling whites.
Traveling
So I
whites.
figured-
They're
So-
just his crew.
That's the name of my high school band.
Whose crew?
The
Traveling Whites.
The Spaniards. He came with them
Did he?
because they're like fucking
Oh,
John's got. fucked
yeah,
up.
and there were two trucks.
They have a whole crew.
But we don't know. We aren't
But they're never
introduced
introduced.
Oh no.
to them. No.
So I forgot all about that. I
When they were
forgot that-
killed, I was just like, who are these guys?
So what I forgot that he was traveling
Did
with
you know
other
they were
people.
killed?
Yes.
Okay.
Who killed
So
them?
what-
The desert bandits?
The
The
soldiers.
mercenaries.
the soldiers, the
Oh,
mercenaries,
hired by wheelchair guy.
Yeah.
hired by Adolf.
Yeah.
So desert bandits completely at their own thing.
You're talking about yes.
Yes. Sorry, they kidnapped them
Right.
to sell them. The girls. Desert bandits are their own thing.
Right.
My other band.
So yeah, so then at one point, during that whole thing, the desert bandits come up and steal the ladies so they can be auctioned off as slaves,
Yes.
and Jackie has to go rescue them.
Yes.
In the 90s.
It-
That's how it's.
And it leads to
did.
another funny scene where he's bidding for them, and then
Right.
150 camels.
It's good
Mhm.
stuff.
Little man, put that shit in my hand.
Yeah, and then he rescues the women. In the meantime, we see the traveling whites get killed.
Right.
And then what happened?
They end up. I mean, they end up at the bunker.
Yeah.
They end up at the bunker to get
Wait, there must
to
be a
find the
bit
gold.
between that.
One thing I was
There is, but
confused-
I don't think it was anything that mattered. They were wandering around about the desert for a
No,
bit.
we're missing one bit though. We're missing a few bits. Firstly, can we just rewind back to when they're selling the women and what they call one of the women?
Oh,
Yeah,
gold pussy,
I
or
knew
golden pussy,
Not just that.
and Oriental kitty.
that one. I got that one.
What did they call the white chick?
It was
yours?
a much better than that.
You're missing a word.
What?
They call her the Aryan golden.
That's what
right.
I got
Right.
Arian.
Aryan golden pussy.
And they
call
said she
her.
got a big butt.
Do they?
Yeah.
The one we watched.
Yeah.
She said she has a nice big old hiney, and then the Asian lady has soft skin like silk.
Oh yeah, they
Yes,
talked
they
about
talk
her
about her
skin.
soft skin. Yeah. But they call Aryan golden pussy.
Yeah, and Oriental kitty.
Oriental kitty.
Yikes.
Can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
What? I don't think can you call people Aryan anymore. What does that mean even? Doesn't it just mean white?
White, blonde.
Here's
probably.
some shit I read. If we're going down that route,
Yeah.
Aryan doesn't really mean white, like historically. I think I'm Aryan. It has something to do with this landmark and like where things are
Right.
located. It
Well,
doesn't
same
mean.
with
But
Caucasian.
then, but yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. The
I think you're
Caucasian is
you're
from the
talking about
Caucasoid
Caucasian.
Mountains.
Yeah,
The people from
you're
the
talking about
Caucasoid
Cauca-
Mountains.
Yeah.
But I think Aryan, there's something there. Anyways, Google
Yeah, Arian was the name of the Little Mermaid. Sorry. Yes, but Aryan Golden Pussy. I've said Golden Pussy way too many times, but they call her. That's how they try and sell her as Aryan Golden Pussy.
Yep.
Which, if that isn't someone's wrestling name, then
If I had 150 camels, I'd have 150 less camels.
which one would you choose? Would you choose Aryan Golden?
I'd have to
Pussy
go
or
with
They
Oriental
seem to
Pussy?
be
I think I'd go with it.
sold as a duo, so you'd get both of them.
Right. Not bad.
Two for the
But
price
if
of
you
one.
had to choose, which one would you
I'd
choose?
go golden.
Golden.
Golden Corral. All you can eat.
That's because you're racist.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but fast forward a second, it also leads to one of the funniest scenes in the film as well.
Which
I
one?
love the bit where Jackie's trying to give them water and they're
Oh
hugging.
yeah. So
It's a
they
funny ass
they
scene.
escape the desert bandits, get caught again by the non-terrorist bros, and they're dragging them along in the desert to find this bunker, and they're not giving them water. But Jackie, he has like a hidden water thing, and that was funny.
You didn't get that? Oh, it's
This
such
is
a
so
good
wild.
scene.
This is what's so wild. While I was hunting online for these non-illegal movies that I was watching,
yes.
I saw that part in a version I did not watch because it's in Chinese,
Okay.
and I saw him do like some shit like this.
Right.
Not in my version.
Oh, there's
That
this
sucks.
whole great bit where he's just
Where
like,
he's
"Come
like,
here,
"Let me
I
give you
wanna
a
give you a
hug."
hug."
Yeah,
And
that's-
one of the girls is just like, "Hell, I don't want to hug you." And then when he finally shows her the water, she's like, fucking looks
like
at
Are they like,
wraps her,
oh?
wraps her arms and wraps her arms and
Yeah.
legs around.
It's
yeah.
it's really funny.
It's funny.
It's good. It's legitimately funny.
Yeah.
And then they catch him, and then they
They steal his
their
water.
And then fast forward, I think we have the most egregious bit in the film, which I just didn't really care for. When
Oh,
they
the dancing.
the dancing,
Yeah, that was
that
weird.
wasn't necessary. The tribe in the desert, I was just like, why didn't they just go to the
Why didn't
fucking
go to the bunker? Yeah.
bunker? We didn't need any of this.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because even the action beats in that aren't good. When Jackie starts spinning the spear around, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's otherwise not that impressive. And yeah, I didn't love that. Also, that girl is very, very concerned about her grandfather and her grandfather's gold. But her grandfather was a Nazi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why doesn't she like disown her grandfather? He was a Nazi.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't know until after he was dead.
I don't know. She knew he was a Nazi.
If someone turned around to me today and went, "Your grandfather was a Nazi," I'd go, "Oh well, fuck him then."
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that
Right?
because
If
she
anyone I
wanted to
know
know.
ever is a
She
Nazi,
wanted to
I'll do it.
know. I think in the beginning she was just like, I want to know what happened to him,
Yeah.
because she was like, I don't believe that he would have just stolen this gold and just vanished.
Yeah.
So hear me out.
But
Nazis
he
are
was
bad.
a Nazi.
Okay, Nazis are very, very bad.
You're
Can
gonna
I
hit us
start
a
with
butt?
that?
You're gonna hit us
No.
with a butt.
But so imagine your mother or father or something. Your entire life, you're like, you love them to death.
Yeah, of course.
And then when they die, you find out that happens. It's difficult to just flip a switch and go like, "Oh, I never loved them.
Here's
I
my
don't
thing,
love them."
though. It
Wait,
didn't.
you found out your parents were Nazis?
Yeah.
Here's my
You know what I
thing,
mean?
though.
Of
Given
course, but you still say fuck 'em.
given this woman's age, I'm just like, did she ever meet this dude? Because
No, that's the
exactly.
thing. She's super fond of him, and he's just a Nazi.
So what she knows of him is stories that her mother must have told her.
Dude, the reason she came on the
But-
trip was to prove that he wasn't a bad guy. That's
But
what
he
she
was-
said.
Right, but he
But
was
he's a
still a
Nazi.
Nazi.
He's a Nazi.
Exactly. He
So
was
he
still
is
an
bad.
right. Exactly.
I can say Nazis, by definition, are pretty
Are
bad.
bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah.
But if you had Jackie Chan swinging off a swastika flag on your bingo card, you can cross it off because that's what happens in this
He
film.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever see Jackie Chan and a swastika in the same scene, but hey,
So they get to the bunker,
Indiana Jones right there.
and
Yeah.
turns out they find the remains of White Lady's grandpapa and his bodyguards, and then up Pops, this dude saying he was one of the bodyguards. He,
Adolf.
right, Adolf.
Jimmy legs.
He
Adolf.
escaped. Like I guess like the main like general, her granddad like killed his bodyguards, and that guy like escaped.
Yeah, and now he's
And
come back
so
for the gold.
but he's in a wheelchair and he's come back for the gold. And so all those soldiers were like hired guns. And so they lead them to the gold, they get the gold, and it's just about them, Jackie and the ladies trying to escape.
One guy keeps calling Jackie Chan kid as well, which I
Right. I didn't
I
like
got
that
boy.
either.
You got boy?
I didn't like that
What do you mean?
either.
Jackie
Yeah.
Chan was 37 when he made
Right.
this
It seemed like he was older than that guy.
film. Yeah. I just got to be honest. The whole finale, like action sequence in this film, is honestly one of my favorite Jackie action sequences. I love it. The whole like from the
The fan?
moment. No, not even what comes
before the fan.
fan.
Oh yeah, before the
The
fan. It
whole
was great.
chase, the whole
Right.
getting away
Right.
from him, the fact that he knocks the bomb over and everyone's like,
Right.
so
I would
fucking
agree.
good with the
Yeah,
platforms that go
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
and
tilting.
Super
down.
That
Mario
was
Brothers level.
Yeah,
right.
and he just misses it with his face.
That was
It-
great. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
Choreography's crisp as hell. Everything's so fucking good. Jackie Chan does so many little stunts that it's hard to keep up. He does so many amazing things. When he grabs the pipe and rolls, everything was so good, so good. And quite frankly, I'm not gonna lie, I love the fan sequence too.
Yeah, I enjoyed the fan sequence.
When he goes past the guy, smiles at him, and then slaps him in the
Yep,
face.
you
He, like,
laughed.
pulls his hand out and then
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you
I laughed
laughed.
out loud.
You did.
That's one of my favorite Jackie Chan moments, mainly because of the look on Jackie's face.
Yeah.
He
a
looks
lot of
so happy.
crazy looks from him in this movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
He looked like he was having a whale of a time.
yeah. It looks like he was having a grand old time, and yeah, the whole fan sequence is incredible.
Scorpion bite. He went nuts when he was electrocuted
Electrocuted.
by the light bulb. He went fucking nuts.
Yep.
Yep. Also, for a 1991 film that has a $15 million budget, the fan stuff looked legit.
It looked great.
It looked like he was really using fans.
It looked great.
So like, yeah, when he's holding onto the guy's leg, I was just like, I know it's done with wires, but I can't see the wires. It looks
There was
great.
like one or two moments where I saw the wire.
Oh really? I
Yeah,
honestly
yeah.
didn't see any.
Yeah.
That was
but
Kix McGee, Drunken Master 2.
check out this fucking guy here. Bit of Ken Lowe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you noticed that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm proud. I'm getting a bit emotional.
You need a napkin?
Yeah, good. Oh, good going. Yes, Ken Lowe pops up in this film. He's one of the kind of final henchmen. But
Jackie Chan's bodyguard in real life, and they had a falling out.
whose podcast
Look
is
at
this?
this
Mine or
guy.
yours?
Over here. What's
Look
going
at
on over
this
here?
guy.
Gave him a bit of a
Gotta brush
Google.
with the laws. Well, no, you told me that shit.
Oh, I don't. They're friends again now, I believe. Yeah, Ken Lowe pops up. Yeah, the whole fan sequence is great. I think it for its length as well. It never gets boring. It stays consistently fresh. The bit when one guy's leaning and Jackie's leaning back, it's just great.
Yeah.
I think that's Vincent Lin as well. Vincent Lin's well known in the kung fu cinema community. But yeah, it just great stuff.
You know what's kind of sad?
Hmm.
Morose, depressing even. Those two guys he's fighting in the airplane hangar.
Yeah.
They go through the wall, never to be seen again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just to be blown up in 20
Yep.
minutes.
yeah, they get sucked off.
Yeah. I mean, if they only had 20 minutes left,
That's right.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's I don't know that whole sequence works for me. It's one of my favorite Jackie sequences. I love it.
It was
I
great.
don't like the fact that fucking all of a sudden we're meant to think that Adolf
is a good guy.
Is a good guy.
Why though?
So
Why don't I like that?
Why don't you think he is a good guy?
he's not a good guy.
Oh, wait,
However-
he's a Nazi? Holy shit.
Right. And also,
I forgot- well, I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm
okay,
sorry.
okay.
He's like, one of the 18 guys who has to take a cyanide pill, right?
Yes.
And he said, "No, fuck you." So the guy broke his legs.
Yes.
So he's just coming back and being like, "I want that money."
And he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to kidnap and kill people in order to help him get the money.
Kidnapping, kill. This is true.
He kills
Yeah.
all the traveling
You're
wives.
checking the boxes. That
Yep.
makes sense.
And
here.
then the only reason why he helps Jackie and the ladies is because once the mercenaries, once they found the gold, they were like, "Fuck you, we don't need you
Turn on him.
anymore."
Yeah.
They turn on him.
Yep, that's
Yep.
true.
But then
Right.
all of a sudden he's just like, I was supposed to die years ago. I'll just die here. But then again, I was just like, you're in a wheelchair,
his
so
name's Adolf. He dies in a bunker.
In
okay, fair
1991.
What other famous Adolf died in a
enough.
bunker?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
A little guy called Hitler shot himself and his wife.
Man, what would you to actually know what happened?
Oh, don't they know? Well, yeah, I guess they don't know who shot who. It could have been the wife shot Hitler. Then,
Oh no, he
himself.
definitely he definitely
Think?
shuddered.
Yeah. Is it true that Hitler used to like to get pooed on?
I don't know. I've heard that too.
I heard he liked one of his fetishes was he like getting pooped on by Ava Braun.
Yeah, I heard that
Oh
too.
come on!
Who's
You're
blowing
a
you
professional
up?
podcaster, and you just
blowing
sat
you
here with
up?
your phone fucking blaring.
Angelina Joel? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that?
Angelina
How do you
Joel.
pronounce that?
Wow, she is.
Wait, sorry. I'm so sorry. Kate Baccarat. I gotta just take a look at these later.
Kate Beckinsale.
It says Pops, as in my dad.
It does say Pops. It is his father.
His papa.
Yeah. Whose actual name is Adolf, which is very strange.
Mhm.
I got a cough. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. I apologize.
That's
So
right.
yeah, so basically lots of cool fights and stunts with the
Kobe's back.
fan. Adolf helps them escape, and then the bunker blows up. And
Yeah,
then
he gets
the end.
the bunker. Basically, the self destruct mechanism is turned on, and Adolf just goes down with the ship.
Yep.
You know, Adolf
Along with the
says-
gold.
He says, "There's a bomb in there," because as German-esque. I know he's Austrian.
He's Austrian.
Austrian.
Yeah. So g'day, mate.
The end.
That's the dumbest joke I've ever told.
And then they just walk in the desert.
They
a
just
little
they're
bit.
just stuck in the desert now.
Again, then the Arab guys pop back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they would be friends after that?
It implied that they kind of I guess.
People don't know what they need and what they want. That's what I got.
Yeah, that's what we got as well.
Okay, and
That's-
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't care.
And then there's some great outtakes in this film. Some really, really solid outtakes.
Yeah.
That I think some of Jackie's best, and that fall he takes is grim.
Yep.
Not a good little fall to take. And yeah, he broke his sternum on that one. Yeah, some good moments. I like when the girl has to slap him. And Jackie's just like, ow, like it really hurts him, and then he dodges it. Yeah, it's good stuff. I swear to God, like Jackie, who was the first person to do outtakes in credits? It definitely wasn't Jackie Chan.
Probably
No,
not.
of course not. No.
But I tell you what, whoever thought of it is a fucking
Genius.
genius. Because
Thank
bloopers,
you.
there's nothing better than a good blooper. Or
I watch a
outtake.
full-on comedy. I'll laugh 10 times more than the bloopers.
Oh yeah, some shows and movies, their funniest moments are actually in their
Step
gag
Brothers,
reel.
guys. Come on now.
Rush Hour had some fucking great ones.
Galco. It's a pup. Galco means kindness.
Yep, that's right. Yep. Yeah, Kelsey Carter. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Listener questions?
Question is on. We were talking about gag reels.
Sorry.
How long have we been going for?
We're at 118.
Okay,
Not bad.
not bad. Yeah, listener questions. Let's get on to them. We got some weird ones.
Let me guess. They're directed all to Devan. All the weird ones are for Devan,
Of
and I
course.
get all the simple ones about crocheting.
That's right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
We got some good ones actually. So, one just off the bat for Cyrus.
Let me get ready. That's how you get ready to play the tuba.
You're an
Your
idiot.
mouthpiece.
Don. You all right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Don Jitsu asks. He says, "Cirrhosis.
Yep.
Are you gonna play Tekken 8? And if so, are we gonna play together?"
God damn it. I'm not good at Tekken. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All I know is that there's multiple grabs. Like that one, and then that one, and then you can get some of these going. I like King. He's my favorite. King and
I know which one King is.
Kazuya.
I don't know who King
I like
is.
Paul.
King, how would you even explain him?
King is a wrestler who wears a mask of a leopard or
A
cheetah.
mask of it?
It might be his head. It
Why
might
does
not
he
be
make
a mask.
leopard sounds?
Yeah, it might not be a mask. It might actually
It's just
be
a leopard
leopard's
with his
head.
mouth open,
Yeah.
and he goes like, "Rawr."
But he does like pile drivers and suplexes.
Oh
It's
man,
kinda cool.
Muscle Busters. He
Okay.
goes like,
Yeah.
oh. I don't think I'll do it. It's too much time. I'd have to learn the entire
Do you
game
still play Street Fighter?
once in a while when I want to hurt myself in real life.
I hurt myself
when your wrist
today.
is functioning.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a no.
Sadly, it's a no.
No Tekken.
No
In another
Tekken.
life, I would have been a Tekken player if I got that first. And I know I would have liked it a lot, but that's dirty, dirty Street Fighter.
You know what fighting game I used to play and was actually quite good at? Dead or Alive.
Never heard of it.
I used to be quite good at Dead or Alive.
Me too.
You never heard of it?
Never heard of it.
We did it for the podcast.
Watch the movie.
Movie.
The ladies climb that tower together. It's
Bikinis.
awful.
Bikinis.
Jamie Presley.
The fact that you've forgotten that is unbelievable.
You
It's
sure?
not
Are you
memorable.
sure? Are you sure I participated? Maybe I didn't participate. No, I didn't participate in that episode.
She
I was
didn't.
probably.
Oh,
I was
shit.
probably. Yeah. I was probably doing school.
It was just me and you on that
That
one.
movie's 100% hog maws, trash, slop.
Got some ladies in it now.
Yeah. No, I definitely didn't watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Rama hits us with an interesting one.
I'm a.
If Food for Thought, this one's really obscure. If Food for Thought was a rap hip hop act, what would your first album be called? And what would some of the songs be on it? So,
Interesting.
the way I look at this is that we have to pick an album title that's from the Food for Thought lore.
Sure.
Right?
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
fucking good one.
Yeah.
That's a really
There you
good
go.
one.
There you go.
Yes, the
Nice. Nice.
album
Nice.
would definitely be called Rest in Peace.
That okay? Yes. 100%. Rest.
Oh yeah, that's great. I had this question beforehand, and I still couldn't think of a good answer.
What's some of the
What's the
songs?
Some of the
songs?
songs. trying to think of.
It would just be Ronnie Coleman quotes.
Basically.
Ain't nothing to it. Is number one.
There'd be a song that wait. There'd be a song.
Yeah, buddy. Rest in
calculating.
peace.
There'd be like a lengthy song title. You know how some songs have like really lengthy titles.
Sure.
There would be one that's just called "A Racism Originated in China."
Right.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
I hope you're all
Yes,
on
I
board with
do.
these. I hope you know what we're talking
Was it
about.
China or Australia?
Australia.
No, it was Chinese
No, it was China.
racist Australians.
Yes. Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I hope
Oh,
you guys
man.
are on board. If you're long time watchers or listeners
That
of the
blew
show,
my fucking
I hope
mind.
you understand the rest in peace reference, and I hope you understand the whole racism thing that we're talking about. And if you're
Yeah.
not, go back and listen to our old
You both got me
episodes.
really good on that one. I don't even remember which episode that was.
I was bullshitting for 45 seconds until I realized you weren't. And then I think Sean and I just had a
We had a
nonverbal
moment.
communication.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we took
And-
off. We just
Yep.
hit the ground running.
And I believed them.
What other moments have we had?
Um,
Podcast? And in my opinion, we've had tons of genuinely funny moments.
I feel like something relating to like what animal could you kill? Like,
That was one of our best bits.
right?
I think that we had.
What did we get?
I
Something
can
about
kill a panda.
bats.
I can kill a
Bat?
panda. Is that what it-
Well, Cyrus said
You and
that
me on a
he
versus
and I
tiger.
with
Yeah.
baseball bats could beat a tiger.
right? But basically, but he said this. But Cyrus
can
would
do it.
But Cyrus would sacrifice you.
Yeah, I'm not saying we both make it.
Yes, he did say that. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you said you could kill a panda.
I stand by
With
that.
your bare hands?
Yeah.
No. No.
But
Have you
then
seen the
again-
guy go up to the cage and then just get taken
Is
By a
Oh,
panda?
by a panda, yeah.
taken
Also,
by Liam Neeson?
have you seen the guy that gets grabbed by an orangutan?
Oh no.
Oh man, that fucking ape grips onto him for life, and the guy is fucking terrible.
Of course he is.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna die." He's so.
course he is.
He's
Or
trying
he's-
to pull him away.
Yeah, he's gonna get his arm ripped off.
I still think I could take a panda though. They don't know how to fight.
So admittedly,
They're
the more
softies.
I
They're
watch,
small.
the more I watch panda videos,
They're
I'm
dumb. They're dumb as shit.
I'm certain that I don't understand
They'd
how they've
forward roll away
survived
from me.
so long.
Well, they don't have to hunt for their food. They
Yeah,
just sit on their butts and eat.
yeah, I don't understand how they've
Exactly.
survived. For
They don't know
so
how to
long.
bite me. They can't throw hands.
They can bite you.
They could, but would they though? Now I'm questioning if
Donnelly slap a panda.
Song number 2 is "I'll Kill a Panda."
I'll kill a panda.
I'll
That's
kill a
song number
panda.
2. Do you know what? Do you know what's a fucking shame is the fact that we haven't got a document that is like a greatest hits of Food for Thought.
That seems.
So
They're
I
not that
know what
cool.
episode that is because I went back like a year or so afterwards and listened to it. That's what is it? Ninja 2.
Okay.
So that whole conversation. So there you go. That whole conversation where it first was brought up. that was in the listener questions.
This might be too big-headed, right? And forgive me if this is egotistical. I do apologize. But if
That
you're
shit was funny.
if you're someone who listens to the Food for Thought podcast regularly and have kind of listened to most of our episodes, and you really, really enjoy what we do you have any like really standout moments from the podcast that have like made you laugh or got you
And
interested?
if you haven't listened to it, listen to the Ninja 2 episode.
Yeah,
With
I
that, yeah, with our whole conversation, I still to this
Is
like
that the best one?
it was
I
to
don't
me
know.
for me, it's hysterical. I still like, and I'm a part of this conversation, and I'm laughing at us
We hit
because I think we're hilarious.
we hit some great would you rather's at some point as well.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah,
good.
that's-
I can't remember which
pretty good
episodes
ones.
or where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third song.
Hmm?
Third song.
Yeah,
I got one.
What's the
Go
third? Okay,
on.
we'll stop at 3. What's the third one?
The Dame Judi Dench.
Dame Judi Dench.
Okay.
Dame Judi Dench. That's a great name for a
Yeah,
song as
Dame,
well.
yeah,
The Dame.
the Dame.
The Dame. The Dame Judi Dench. I don't even. What context was that though?
I don't know. She just comes up all the time.
I thought no, not Mirren. It wouldn't be Mirren.
Damn it!
No. I got it. I know what it is.
I think I'm not well.
No, you're
I
right.
mean Helen
You
Mirren.
mean Mirren?
But you're right.
But we have talked
we
about
said
Judi Dench.
Mirren was very attractive, and we used to say that the uglier older women were on the dench bench. That's what we used to say.
The dench bench.
They were on the dench bench.
Oh, rest in peace, Judi Dench. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I don't mean it.
Are we? I hate to say it like this. Are we sucking our own dicks right now? Are we being
Maybe a
too-
little bit,
Yeah, okay.
but we are funny.
But I genuinely want to know if
We
you
have our moments where we're pretty damn funny.
if you have a moment that you remember on the episode that has made you laugh, please let us know because I genuinely would like to compile. I like bits.
Yeah,
And again, not to be big headed, but if we laughed at it then, if I heard it again, I'd laugh at it again.
Of course.
which is why I
Of
think that
course.
would
I don't wanna-
Ninja 2.
Go through 100. How many there are?
Well, you got one Ninja 2. That one.
Okay.
What episode?
Okay.
Oh god, we're on 124.
Shits.
Jesus.
Okay. Next question.
All right, next question. Thank you, Rama, for that one.
Thank you, Rama.
From a mock pal, I actually really like this question. What do you find easy that others find hard?
Huh. That's an interesting
Great question.
question. Do you have an answer?
Something I find easy that others find hard. Um,
I got one for you.
you do? What?
Speaking.
No, I don't find that easy. You think I find that easy?
Yeah,
In what context?
because you're good at it.
Doesn't mean I find it easy. In what context are you talking about as well? Like in this?
I think it all depends
speaking,
on the. I
like-
think it all depends on the subject.
Formally, and
Like when he had to when he had to do that presentation for work, he was shitting himself.
but you did it well, right?
Yeah, I killed it.
Well, he had no choice. Yeah,
But I did.
but it did. But I don't think it came easy.
No.
I think it depends on what he's talking about.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, if it's something I'm confident with and comfortable with, I'm okay at speaking. I think I'm all right. In work, I'm not bad at speaking. I think I'm usually good speaking to people.
I have no idea what my
What do I
answer to
find
that would be.
easy that other people find
Find
hard. It's such a good question, but
Yeah.
um,
Do you have an answer for yourself, sir?
I've got one for Cyrus.
What's
shoot
your,
it.
what?
Impersonations.
Yeah.
You're very good
You
at
are very
mimicking
good at that.
people's voices, and I can't do that shit at
Me
all.
neither. 100% I can't.
You're pretty good. Also, Cyrus is almost like a savant when it comes to remembering people's faces and names.
Not names.
Not names.
Not
just fa-
names.
fa- He can tell you where he saw an actor in like a film, and it'll be an actor that you've never heard
Oh
of.
my god, I saw him in Subway last
Yeah,
week.
but he'll be able to tell you exactly. Like he has a memory for faces that is unbelievable.
It's like a Rain Man situation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know the craziest one? I think I've already said it, but summer camp. This girl was 4 years younger than me, 3 or 4. Just a camper, not my camper. We didn't really talk.
Yeah.
Fucking like 10 years later, or something in high school or something. I saw her and I went, something's not right here. I went, something about you, and then I like fucking figured it out.
And
And her face morphed. She like was a woman.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. No good. I think you're quite good at problem solving. Devan.
Me?
Yeah, I think you can look at things and assess a situation very well. I think I always say that like your ability to like see logic is kind of second to none. I think you're very good at leading with your logic and not with your emotion, and a lot of people find that hard because emotion often takes precedent.
Yeah, I guess I'm
But
a weirdo.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's something to admire. I think you're able to take emotions out of it for a second. Not that you don't have emotions, you do, but you're able to like see the logical path in something. I think you're pretty good at that.
Well, I feel like there are circumstances where that might not be great because I don't account for someone's feeling. I'm thinking of, well, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, you're definitely a sociopath.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 You are very good at not caring about others. You're very good at
And
that.
sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I care
Especially
about
service in
others.
restaurants. We won't go.
I
into that.
am not
We're not
like
treading
that
that. I'm saying
anymore.
it as a
You
joke.
hush.
I
That would
don't want that. I don't want it.
That would probably be one of the songs.
You're like, listen here, lady.
I am
Fourth song
never
is-
I am
No,
never
I don't like that.
complete. I have never been like horribly. I've never been mean. However,
You're upfront.
Yes, I am
You're upfront and
upfront.
honest.
But I don't do that anymore. Thank you very much.
You haven't done it in a while.
I haven't done it in years.
Oh, I hit someone with a real bad, like, you
Leave me
too.
alone.
Have a good day. I don't know. It was a bad one.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I can't remember what it was. It was like textbook. The words were coming out, and I had to.
Like when
Close
you're at
my
a
mouth.
restaurant and they go, "Enjoy your food," and you go, "You too."
Yeah. Something maybe like they were still working, or like, hope you have a nice something rest of your night. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I said. It was bad.
I'm very good at that, by the way. I'm very good at awkwardness.
That's something I'm not good. I'll do reverse. I think I'm good at saying what I want to say to people and making them comfortable with human speak. Hey man,
Yeah.
how are you? Oh, I hear you. Cool, cool. Yada yada yada. Human, the way human connect. But I don't understand how to do small talk.
Yeah, that makes both of us not very good at that.
It goes against everything I believe in.
Yeah.
Because I'm forcing myself to do something bad.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's
Yeah,
against
small
everything.
talk is the worst.
Empathy. I'm quite good at empathy.
You are.
I'm pretty good at being empathetic.
You are very
with people.
empathetic.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's one of my strong points.
Hmm.
I think I'm pretty good when it comes to the old empathy. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That's when you can move things with your mind, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Mm.
And then I'm also very, very good at retaining random movie knowledge.
I think I'm pretty good with actors. Like if you give me like if
You're
someone,
good with actors.
yeah,
You're good with fucking songs as well.
I'm
yeah,
not.
a little bit.
Certain genres and certain, yeah, you know songs. If it's anything R&B, you'll know every single song on the radio that plays. It's nuts. If it's old school R&B,
I might not know like the name of the song, but I'll know
You'll
the
know
song
who it
and
is.
I'll sing it. I'll sing along
Yeah.
with it. Yes.
Can you give me 3 songs from Shaka Khan?
Through the Fire, Ain't Nobody, and oh shit.
I already believed you.
I
I
got
didn't know
another
one.
one.
I don't even know
Tell
one.
me something good. But then that's well
I
that was,
feel for you.
oh yeah. I think I love you.
Great duet there. That's what we're
Oh,
really
what-
good
that
at.
did sound-
I'll
Duets.
do the bass.
That sounds really good.
Do. Next question.
All right. Joel Gandolfini the Great, I think yours is going to inspire a conversation, and I don't want to go too long, so I'm going to hold off on it.
You know, again, if you need to grade us the best, well, pick a fucking good name.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good
Yeah, yeah,
lord.
Yeah. He asked us a question about hazing, and I think that could open a whole brand new conversation on my opinions on hazing.
Okay.
Okay. Is there somebody missing something?
No,
or-
it says imagine you are forming your own
Well,
secret.
see, if you say it, then I feel like that'll just prompt us to get into it.
We can have
So either this will
we
be
can
our
cut it.
last. So either this will be our last question, or we'll save it for later.
No, we have some others. Okay, we're gonna save it for later.
All right.
Okay, martial arts film freak, just some rapid fire ones. If you could have your own Ben and Jerry's flavor, what would it be?
ass and
Like a
titties.
name,
That's a great one.
or
Ass
are
and
we
titties.
giving the name
flavor
and what's the
and
flavor?
name?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sorry. Titties, ass.
Mhm.
Did it. That's
What
what it is.
flavor would it be though, or would it be These are
It
nice.
would be
Milk. It'd have to be milk. Milk and chocolate. Oh,
brown sugar.
Sean.
Gross.
Sean.
You go. You go. You guys go. I'll pick a real one.
Hmm. What flavors do I like?
Okay,
So their names are a little kooky. It's not like
Yeah.
chocolate.
No. Yeah.
so I got mine, and I'm gonna steal from because of you guys and because of this podcast. Mine will be called Yeah Buddy, and it would be obviously some peanut butter.
Thank you God.
exactly
There would
right.
be some chocolate, maybe some caramel, maybe some almonds.
That sounds
Yeah,
delicious.
that sounds
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
There we go.
And some chicken breasts because Ronnie Coleman loves that.
I don't think I have an answer better than that. I'm trying to think, and I don't really have much of a good one.
It should, I mean, kung fu related. Give it a kung fu name. And then what flavors do you like? I feel like there would maybe be like a lemony tartness to it.
Love a lemon.
Yeah.
I love a lemon taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of a pun to do with lemons. It's not working very well.
You know what I thought of?
Lemony
He-Man.
He-Man?
Not even close to lemon.
No. Oh, He-Man. No, that's terrible. That's
Yeah, no, it's
awful.
not good.
Yeah, I don't know. My flavor would definitely be lemony. Tart. A lot of tart flavors in mine. That's it. My ice cream would be called Brett the Hitman Tart. And it would just be lemon,
Like a lemon black.
citrus.
Yeah, like maybe like a lemon blackberry.
Yeah. Raspberry even.
Yeah.
Raspberry like
Something
ripple
like-
going
yeah.
through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Brett the Hitman Tart, and it would just be
Damn, that's so good.
That's
dude.
good.
Alright, I'm happy with that.
All right,
Happy
I'm
with
just gonna pick this one because this was my go-to as a kid.
Oh yeah, go on.
Baskin Robbins. It was strawberry ice cream with strawberries in it.
Okay.
So let's go with that.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts here?
As far as a
Name of it.
Oh my God, I got it. Wow,
Go on.
it's Straw Baby Boy.
Okay.
Straw baby boy.
Straw baby boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Straw baby boy. Brett the Hitman Tart.
Baby Boy, damn.
Straw baby boy. All right.
Why do we say Baby Boy so much? What is the
Where did
origin?
come from?
Where's the genesis?
Baby
Did
boy.
we didn't come up with that Baby
no,
Boy, right?
No, but a lot of people say it, but yeah.
We put a little
like
stank
a lot
on
of
it.
people say,
Yeah,
yeah,
you put a
buddy.
little something on it.
I go with Baby Boy.
Baby boy. Yeah. Which
There's
I
a
can't.
lot- there's
I
a
can't
lot
do
of
very well
influence.
because that's like an American twang. I think. Baby boy. I can't.
Boy, it's like your cheeks have to go in almost like boy.
Yeah. But if you do it too many times, it
Boy.
Yeah, it loses its meaning.
Boys.
Boy. Yeah.
My beautiful baby
When
boy.
we message in work, we'll always say something, and then we'll end it with baby boy.
Sean, he was ill. He finished his COVID, and I started a video call with him. I'm like, my sweet, beautiful newborn baby calf. And he's like, hi, what are you doing? I was like, you got rid of COVID, right?
Yeah.
My beautiful, sweet, beautiful.
I was fresh as a daisy, but that one hit me. Yeah. Next question.
God.
Devon,
Oh, no.
rank these breeds out of 5.
Okay.
Pugs.
I need to hear all of them.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wait,
you get
so
a
what-
litmus
so-
test.
Oh,
am I
he doesn't mean
ranking-
put them in order. He means score them out of 5.
Oh, so
There's
one.
6 of them. He gives me 6 of them. So 5 being amazing, 1 being shit. What are
Got it.
pugs?
Got it. 2.
Oof, not a fan.
I mean, they're
don't
cute
love
and
that?
all, but to deal with them can be a pain.
Pugs. No, just said pugs. Pit bulls.
Oh, they can be great. So 5.
5.
Yeah, their pit bulls are great.
We might have done this wrong because he actually gave me 5.
So I'm supposed to rank,
She was-
right? So I was right.
Okay, so let's just go pugs on the bottom.
Okay, pugs on the bottom.
Yes.
Pit bulls are at the top right now.
So far, yes.
Okay, Labradors.
4.
4. Okay,
They can be a lot of fun. They can also be dum dums.
you got a bad one now. I know you don't like these. Huskies.
Oh, like a -2.
Oh, you don't like?
Yeah, they're a bunch of psychopaths.
Oh.
Right? Exactly it. That's exactly it. They're a bunch of high-strung
I'm
psychopaths.
just gonna edit that out.
Oh.
And then last of all, Jack Russells.
Fuck those dogs.
Yeah, I mean, you know
They are
what?
sociopaths.
They're high energy, but honestly, I haven't They're little stout,
Adolf.
little compact. But I honestly, they're not a breed that's very popular anymore because I haven't really seen them in years. So I'm gonna say like just because I haven't had to deal with them in years, maybe a two.
That's what Kurt Russell should have named his son.
Jack.
Jack.
Russell? Yeah,
It would have been Jack Russell. Good one, Sean.
good one. Sean.
All right, that's all of them. All right.
Okay.
So pug.
No, Labradors are pugs, right?
We'll go
Yes,
bottom up.
labs are So
Oh, yeah.
right. So
Sorry.
sorry. So
Huskies?
husky,
Oh.
pug, Jack Russell, lab, pit bull.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Cyrus. Martial Arts Film Freak. By these are all from Martial Arts Film Freak, and he asks, "Will you be picking Tekken 8 up this month?"
Jesus Christ! As I flex my Ryu
And
bandana.
he says, "Would love to take you on in King of the Iron Fist tournament."
By the way, that's a Jack Russell.
Oh, that's cute.
It's Wishbone. Wishbone was OD.
I don't
Wish
think
was flames.
you guys didn't get Wishbone.
Wishbone
Wishbone was
To me, is one of the members
Wishbone.
of Army.
You don't know what's the story of
Wishbone
Wishbone?
was fucking.
No, I don't know
The
the story
kids
of
show.
Wishbone.
It's just a little dog that goes back like in time and is like
Tell stories.
fucking Sherlock Holmes or
Wishbone
it's
was
just like a history
bomb.
lesson
It's
with
a
a dog.
great. Yeah, it was a great kid show. Fucking
We
love
all took
Wishbone.
drugs when we were kids. There's no story called
country.
Wishbone.
This country.
Wishbone, lamb chops. I was all about it.
Sorry, Wishbone.
Yeah, yeah.
I watch that shit every day.
Yeah. Did you ever? Sorry, I'm sorry. I feel like we've gone down a whole rabbit hole. Did you hear of or watch Ghost Rider?
It scared me too much.
it
It was
Ghost
a little
Rider's a
old.
Marvel character.
Ghost
Ghost
Writer.
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 It was
You know
a
the Ghost
show.
Writer. Someone write your book for you.
I'm well aware what a Ghost Rider.
I already knew you knew what that was.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
to speak down to you.
Right. Looking
This is
back
Ghost
on it,
Rider, and it's
looking
Ghost Rider.
back on it now.
Oh!
Looking back on it now, it makes no sense. Whose ghost was it? And then it wasn't like the typical form of a ghost. It was just like this little glowing ball, and it would just write things out to these little kids. It was basically
That sounds freaky.
it was basically haunting these little kids, trying to help them solve like mysteries.
Check the intro on YouTube. Write a note if you want. It's scary as fuck.
I don't like
It
this.
didn't make it. Like looking back on it now, didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I used to watch the shit out of out of Ghost Rider. Anyway,
No Tekken 8.
sorry.
Cyrus.
I'll think about it, but I don't feel like getting beaten in 2 games. One's enough.
Makes sense. Martial Arts Film Freak asks me, Sean, what are some random movies that don't have a Blu-ray release, but you want them to have a Blu-ray release? My random big ones are Jackass 1 and number 2, 3D and Forever are on Blu-ray, but not the first 2. And he says, hell, give me the TV show on Blu-ray too. By the way, Jackass are my go-tos. If I'm ever
10.
bored and I can't find something to watch and they're on Netflix, they're
What's
going
wrong with
on.
us? What's wrong with us?
I don't know.
It works.
Yeah.
60% of the time, it works every time.
I don't understand how they can watch it.
As for my Blu-ray wants, to be honest, some of them are coming true this year. One of the big ones, True Lies. True Lies is finally hitting 4K. I know it's been on Blu-ray, but I've wanted it in 4K for so long. And True Lies is finally hitting 4K, so I will be picking that up. Also, a whole bunch of 4Ks came out this, last month. Clue came out, Point Break came out, and Young Guns. But that leads me to want Young Guns 2 in 4K. Young Guns 2 is far superior to Young Guns 1. I want Young Guns 2 on 4K. I want Shaolin vs. Llama on Blu-ray in general. Don't need 4K. Well, 4K would be nice. But yeah, Shaolin vs. Llama, a whole bunch of Kung Fu films. I'm trying to think of other films.
Can I ask a question? I'm very sorry. So I noticed that you had gotten Young Guns in 4K.
Hell
'Cause
yes.
I saw, there's a stack of, after he finally tested negative and I was moving back into our bedroom, I was,
Negative for COVID, but I was positive for Young Guns.
he had a stack of Blu-rays on the dresser and I saw Young Guns and I was like, why on earth would he get Young Guns again? When I know you already have it, the Blu-ray.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I already have it on Blu-ray?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's I don't know if it's like 4K.
No, it's just come out on 4K. So
Right, so just you didn't even realize.
Oh, I didn't know I had it. Or else I probably wouldn't have bought it.
Yes, yeah, you have it.
I have Young Guns on Blu-ray.
You do.
Oh, that was a mistake then. All right.
That's okay.
Does
So then
anyone
I
want
guess
a
that
copy of Young
answers.
Guns on
So
Blu-ray?
I guess that answers my question because I was just like, what could be the added benefit of this movie being in 4K when you
Well,
already have when you have a
I
Blu-ray?
have done that with a number of films.
You have.
I will be honest. I probably own Point Break on Blu-ray,
You do.
and I just bought that on 4K. I definitely own Clue on Blu-ray, and I just
You
bought
do.
that on 4K.
I watched that the other day.
Clue,
Again.
it's fucking flames.
It is.
It's flames.
It is. It is indeed.
It's one of the greatest comedies ever made, in my opinion. It's
very
so
good.
good.
You really have to have your shit about you.
Oh yeah.
This isn't like a play video games and
Did
listen
you
to
get
it.
one ending, or did you do the multiple endings?
I did all of them.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the 4K, you can choose an ending, and it'll just randomly pick one for you, which is kind of cool.
All right. Well, okay. Well, then we answered the question. Then I was very curious as to what would be the benefit of Young Guns in 4K?
Yeah.
He likes to Scrooge McDuck it, and he puts them all in his bathtub, and he jumps in.
I got swimming in them. Yeah. As for other films, I don't know. I'm not really one of those guys that like craze for particular Blu-rays to come out. I can't really think of many. I always get excited when one randomly pops up, and I'm just like, oh shit, yeah, I really want that. But I don't really yearn for very specific films. Don't scare me.
No, sorry. I just realized that the laptop isn't plugged in.
We got battery though, right?
We have a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to plug it in?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Scared the hell out of me.
No. Sorry.
Okay.
Scared the hell out of me. I live here. Some ground ghosts.
Yeah. No, we could have fucked that because we could have run out of battery. That would have sucked.
But
Um,
we would have seen that the laptop went off.
yeah, I know, but that we wouldn't have been able to carry on recording. We'd have to charge it up again in order to record, which would have taken forever.
So we would have just abruptly ended.
We would have just
Okay, but it wouldn't like
no, it wouldn't lose anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I
behind
had.
the scenes.
I wish I had a better answer for you. I wish I was one of those guys that like had like that much stock in physical media that I like really want a particular film, but nothing springs to mind. I'm sure there's plenty of 4K films that I'd like to see, but any just specific random films, I think they'd just be kung fu ones. Like Shaolin versus Lama is the big one, and then for the longest time I wanted Mystery of Chess Boxing, but that's actually coming out next month, I believe, on Blu-ray. So a lot of kung fu films: The Victim, Thundering Mantis, plenty of. No, I'm not going to reveal. I'm not going to reel them all off. Yeah, that would be nuts. But yes, plenty of films I would like to see. Enter the Fat Dragon, Sammo Hung's original. I'd like to see that. I do have the German Blu-ray, but I'd like there to be a Western. That is Western. German is in the Western world, but I would like a US or UK release of that. That would be cool. Yeah, a lot of kung fu films, but I don't think I'd buy the Jackass films on Blu-ray if they came out. I don't think so.
I hope not.
I don't think I'd buy them. Devin's not a fan of Jackass. She doesn't get it.
How do you
I
not
mean,
get
I mean, more than one go of it, and I feel like it gets old.
Never gets old.
Okay.
It really doesn't.
Oh, it's funny every time.
Do we have any more?
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here.
The man walks into a hardware store and poopies in a toilet that's not working.
It's funny.
That doesn't sound funny.
We're gonna wrap up by doing a shout out to our patrons.
Patron!
If you've listened this far, we do
I am
actually
a
have.
real
American.
American. Right,
Keep going, I like it. I wish you knew the
Fight
words.
for your right.
Oh, that's right.
Look here, brother. I can't do a Hulk.
No, the Hulk is difficult. Patrons, we have a Patreon, by the way. So if you like what we do and you'd like to hear something called Food for Thought Uncut, where we get a bit more spicy, we get a bit more saucy. Sometimes we get a bit more in depth and talk about our lives, talk about our mental health, but sometimes we talk about dildos. So it can be either or. It could be both.
This one is tame-ish.
Tame-ish, yeah.
Today's?
Yeah, a little bit.
There were some moments.
Yeah.
All right.
There were some moments. Yeah.
If you want to vote for what movie we watch, if you want to see commentary on films,
We were just recently, me and Devon just did a commentary for Secret of the Ooze,
Right,
Teenage
so-
Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
the commentary won't be kung fu related films. We just
No.
kind of go a little off book and switch things up a bit and do a bunch of random
Secret
other
of the
movies.
Ooze, one of the best movies ever made.
Oh, it's so bad.
What?
It's
No,
awful film.
it's no good.
We will
I'm gonna turn you into
also
a giant dog and you
going-
into a giant turtle.
going ahead. We're also going to put out a vote on Patreon. as to what films you want us to do commentaries on next.
I still
So-
really want us to do Super Mario Brothers, but apparently
Impossible to
it does
find.
not
It
exist
doesn't exist.
anywhere
It's not
streaming.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. You could probably find it. Through
It
your
wasn't on
influence.
YouTube. Nowhere.
But
Well,
we're
I'll
going to
find
put
it.
up a vote. Just to let you know, our patrons just recently voted for one of our episodes we are doing in February. They are currently, the film that's leading the vote is Tiger Cage 2, the Donnie Yen film. They have actually voted for that, so that's awesome. And then we're going to be putting a bit more content on Patreon.
Tiger
as
Cage
well.
2.
Tiger Cage 2.
Right, Tiger Cage 2, not the first one.
Tiger Cage 2.
Yeah. Because you don't like the first one, right?
We don't like the first one,
No.
right?
No.
Right.
But you like the third one.
That doesn't exist. There is no third one.
It definitely is.
I was a 50-50 on that one.
Anyway, our patrons are amazing people, and
Absolutely, they are.
to name them all, which I'm about to do now, is Miles, Alpha Rookie, Nick, Shane, Nicholas, Amok Pal, Rama, Disconnected, Tristan Glover, Robert Christiansen, Art School Dropouts, Eloquent, James Glenny, Don Jitsu, Tina, Benjamin, and Andre. Our most
Andre!
recent.
Andre the
Welcome to the
Giant
madness,
movie.
Andre!
Andre, you are a giant. You're a giant of a human being.
You're a
That's
giant
right.
in heart and in spirit.
Yes.
That's right.
And I've heard penis.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
Congratulations, Andre.
Yes. We love you all. Thank you so much. If you want to go ahead and give us some of your hard-earned coin to get some of that delicious content, you can go over to www.patreon.com/foo for thought. We're there.
We're there.
We're
We're
living
there.
it up.
We're square.
These two aren't there, actually. It's just me. I run the Patreon.
He does.
I
I
should
don't-
give you logins, though, so you can jump in.
I
I have
yours.
it. You, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
I
you
have
guys.
yours.
Mhm.
Alright. Yes, anyway, next episode, we are returning back to the Shaw Brothers, which Cyrus is very happy about.
Return of the back to Shaw Brothers. Yeah.
Do you want me to edit this bit out?
No, keep it in.
Okay.
Well, you know,
We're going back to the Shaw Brothers, and we are actually reviewing Shaolin Intruders, which I think will be a really interesting film.
first one or the
because
second one?
It's the first one. The first one, yeah. Second one was never made. But
Fucking scrub doesn't know that this is the second one.
I think it's going to be good because it's very different from any other Shaw Brothers film we've done. This is kind of unique, I think, so it's very interesting. I will be interested to see what Cyrus and Devan have to say about. I'm sure those who are familiar with Shaolin Intruders know when I say dice weapon. I'll be interested in what they think about that. So, Shaolin Intruders next episode.
Sounds questionable.
Thank you so much, everyone, for giving us a listen or a watch, whatever you do. If you do enjoy what we do and you're watching on YouTube, please, please, please give us a thumbs up. It
Don't
means
click
the
that
world
bell.
to us.
Fuck that bell.
Fuck the bell. You don't need it. But do
Give us-
subscribe.
Yeah. Give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Drop a comment. We like your comments. I read them. I respond to them. It's good times. But, subscriptions really, really help us out. That would be wonderful. And of course, likes mean the world. I know a lot of people are just like, well, I'm not just going to like anything because it goes into my likes. Just fucking
Right.
do it.
But
It's
also on our
fine. We
channel,
need it.
We're good
should
people.
we also talk about what else is on the Foo for Thought YouTube channel?
Yeah, why not? Throw it out there.
We got Kung Fu Sations.
Conversations, which is returning very, very soon. I have 2 guests lined up. I'm not going to reveal who they are yet, but I will be sitting down with people. Basically, Kung Fu Stations is where I sit down and talk about Kung Fu cinema with someone, their journey with Kung Fu cinema, how they got into the genre, what their favorite films, favorite actors, all that good stuff. I'll also be talking to someone soon who is a actual real-life martial artist, and I'll be talking about how they got inspired to take up martial arts, how films affected their martial arts experience, and also they perform in fight scenes, so we can dip into the fight choreography, how they perform, how they learn the choreography, all that good stuff. Really excited.
Which
about it.
also brings me to, we also have another series called Fight Bites.
Fight Bites is where I sit down with someone and we talk about a particular fight scene, why they like it, what do they like about the choreography.
What's fucking awesome
Um,
about it?
hmm?
I said, what's fucking awesome about it?
What's fucking awesome about it? Yeah, we chat about fight scenes. Sometimes I sit down with Devan and I have her watch a specific fight scene. I've been saying this for weeks and we haven't done it yet. I don't know why we haven't done it, but we will do it soon. I will be having Devan sitting down watching the fight scenes from Odd Couple and the fight scenes from Legendary Weapons of China, and she will be comparing the two, and she will be giving us her final opinion on what is the best Kung Fu weapons movie of all.
I am a weapons girl.
She's a weapons girl. She's got that tattooed on her back.
That's right.
But yeah, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you so much to everyone for listening, watching, whatever it is you're doing. We appreciate you going along on this sweet little ride with us. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And we will catch you
Next time.
Yep, buddy.
Yep.